In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Steel Toe Evening Show. I'm Aaron. Now, you know Matt will be here because I'm sitting here as opposed to over there. Matt got a little tied up. I hate doing this when Matt's not here. Because I don't want to out him or anything like that. I don't want to tell tales out of school. Matt's going to be a little late. He was caught by some school children on a playground. It's nothing. He didn't do anything bad with kids, nothing like that. I don't want anyone to think that is who Matt is. It's not. But he got caught by some kids on a playground sodomizing wild geese. It's not, look, we looked it up. It's not illegal. I don't think. Because they're wild geese. They're not domesticated. And the difference being, I think there's a respect that's shown about kind of the catching process, because if you've ever been around geese, they're motherfuckers. They hiss, they scratch, they bite, they spit, they scurry. Horrible creatures. Awful. So I think that, number one, society doesn't value them, and they would kind of like to see them get their comeuppance. And also, like I said, the respect of actually tracking them down. So, Matt, it's a little bit of a hang-up. I think sodomizing geese and then children seeing it is probably bad. But according to his text messages, he says, Aaron, I swear to God, I found them in a cemetery, but I couldn't track them and catch them until they got to the school. I didn't realize I was at a playground by the time I finally got it. I was so filled with lust for that sweet CG, I think that's Canadian goose, asshole, that I couldn't help myself. You know how it is. Now, first of all, I don't know how it is. I want to say that for the record. I don't know what it's like to fuck a goose in the asshole. That's a Matt thing. But it turns out he's going to be here. His last text did say, on my way, almost there. I think that was about the... I don't know. I think that was about being here. I don't think that was about the geese, per se. But either way, excited to have Matt here today. Plenty to talk about tonight. Lots of news to get into. I really wanted to stay away from, drama and controversy and all of that stuff. So I decided to pick a title for tonight's episode that I really thought people wouldn't get too upset about. And that they would really kind of, they'd be able to look at it and go, it's going to be a nice, easy night. So I went with Pitbulls should be banned. I just kind of figured everyone would be fine with it. So Pitbulls should be banned. I was going to take a bet on what if Matt was going to switch it up drink-wise. But he's still going with the cough syrup blue, Smirnoff red, white, and berry. He is leaned in. Did you happen to hear?
I got a Celsius.
Could you go ahead and grab a microphone?
I'm working on
first?
it. I got a fucking Celsius. All right, I'm switching it up a little.
Did you hear the beginning of the show?
No.
Okay, don't go back and listen to it.
All right, were you shitting on me?
No, not at all. Not at all. I wasn't shitting on you at all.
I don't believe it. I don't.
No, I was just telling your story
Oh.
about why you were late
Oh. Okay.
with the cemetery and then the playground. Remember?
Wait. I don't even know how those two go together.
No, you saw. Well, I guess I already shared with the audience, but the fact that you got caught at a playground, children saw you sodomizing wild geese, and that it's not a crime. We found out because everyone hates geese, but you did have to explain why there were kids around. And what you had stated to me was that you started tracking the geese at the cemetery, and you didn't realize you were at a playground because you were so filled with, I believe what the wording was, lust for Canadian goose asshole, that you just had to, have
it is a nice soft warm hole.
And sometimes that's all a fella needs. And sometimes that's all a fella needs. I want to say thank you to Matthew Q, who grabbed our final Stoney's gift card of the month. He got the last one off air. He sent that this afternoon. Thank you for the $20.
I will say, though, the geese, they don't bulge up like Gordy does.
Thank you. Thank you.
Throwing it back to last week.
You certainly are. You certainly are. Thank you, Mindy, for starting us off with $20 tonight. Joe Smash with $5 says, props to Matt for catching a goose. And Dr. Silverwolf says, why does your shirt look like a Windows startup window, Aaron? This is another shirt that I like that I don't expect anyone to understand.
It just looks like a shirt you'd wear like to go somewhere like golfing or something.
I have a shitload of golf shirts, so I wear golf shirts.
Oh my God, you're such an asshole for that.
I like golf, and I wear my shirts, and I like the comfortable feel of a golf shirt.
Yeah.
It feels good against your skin.
Yeah.
If that makes me a fee, then call me the director of the Girls Ghostbusters.
I got some golf shirts, and I barely golf.
Yeah. They're comfy, and I like them. And if you don't like them, then you and I aren't going to fuck.
And they look decent.
Yeah. How do you like them apples? So anyway, thank you to Joe Smash. Yes, that is right. Props to Matt for catching a goose. Dr. Silverwolf, thank you for your $5. 210 is your number tonight. 210 is the number. So knock it out. We'll do overtime. We also threw Matt Q. We threw his 20 into the morning show tomorrow. I thought that was only fair since that's what he was watching when he sent the $20 in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
MSO says you got that shirt at Badwill. That's because it's called Goodwill.
Yeah, but get it? Because he thinks your shirt sucks, so it's bad. Try harder.
Can I do something? I did get it at Goodwill.
You fucking asshole.
Some of my best golf shirts come from Goodwill. I have a red Tiger Woods Nike collection.
I mean, I got
Goodwill.
no shame.
I got it for $10.
I'll fucking go shopping at Goodwill or Savers too, and if I see something nice, I'll fucking buy it. Yep. But did it really have to be now with?
You didn't know I got it from Goodwill till I told you I did. That's the whole point. Thank you. I rest my case. Honky says, oh boy. That is very funny. That's very funny and true. McBuster says, what the hell? You were supposed to burn that shirt. No, I never said that. You wanted me. I don't like this. You don't get to tell me the shirt sucks and burn the shirt, and then if I disagree, I fucked up by not burning the shirt. I love the shirt. Fly High simply writes, ugh, this shirt. That's how you own your haters, is you disgust them so much that they can't even good-naturedly make fun of you. Yeah. You're so disgusting to them that they just go, ugh, this shirt. You sap the energy from them to even hate you because they're so disgusted. You just got to push it past the threshold. Honky says, meh, geese sodomy is a Minnesota custom. McBuster says, Pitbulls are good dogs. Pussies get scared and triggered their anti-soy boy gland. Don't be a pussy and live. It's simple. Well, we're going to talk about Pitbulls today because
they're not good dogs.
I didn't want to have a controversial show. I didn't want to have a dramatic show or anything like that. So I named the title of the show today, Pitbulls Should Be Banned. And I just thought everyone would be fine and we'd have a nice little conversation today.
I mean, I agree with you.
Honky says Matt was plowing geese Sartell. No. Geese, not Geese Sartell. Different guy. Do you know how much impact? Because Geese Sartell will send us stuff about the Sartell School District.
Yeah.
And this is what those fuckers are doing and it's bullshit and blah, blah, blah. Geese Sartell and the way he contributes to the show and everything and the stuff he does on social media is like so affecting the Sartell School District.
Is he really?
That I've had people ask me on social media, do you know the name of Guy Sartell? Do you know who this man is? Who is this man really? We need to know who Guy Sartell is.
That's fucking
And by the
awesome.
way, it's totally Guy Sartell, but I just started calling him Guy because of Guy de Lusignan in the movie Kingdom of Heaven. I just started pronouncing it the French Guy, and now it's so funny that everyone else does too. It's just Guy Sartell.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like a wanted man from the Sartell School District.
Oh, he's quite the troll.
Yeah, he's good, man. McBuster says,
he's so good, he had someone pissed off at me thinking I was fucking him. Thanks a lot, asshole.
where was it? Oh, shit. Oh, I lost it now. Oh, McBuster. He says, are you guys going to spoon or do a show? I haven't decided yet. McBuster says, is that the wallpaper at Studio 54 or a shirt?
Why can't we do both?
The shirt jokes are good. Dead Game says, I'll buy any cedar wardrobe, chest, foot chest, or cabinet. Found a new set of clubs there, too. I've never found good golf clubs at a Goodwill. I will admit that. Never. Number one Josh Denny fan says, let's get this party started. All right, we'll play that in a second. Another $5 coming in. Thank you. 205 is the number tonight. Keep going, guys.
You buy golf clubs at a Goodwill, the woods are actually made of wood.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, it's the old school shit.
100%. Dead Game says steel toe needs to be destroyed, same as you're treating one breed of dog, gay F word. He's not wrong. I mean, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. Mm-hmm. MSO says even Matt's hair looks better than Aaron's. I didn't do my hair tonight. I wanted to point that out. I decided not to do my hair. The reason being, it's hot as fuck out again today. It's sweltering. Mm-hmm. I mowed the lawn. I felt like shit ever since. Like I sweat out my entire life essence while I was mowing the lawn, and the kids wouldn't go outside today.
It's
like
called heat exhaustion. Like, it's a real thing.
Okay, then maybe I have it because I've been a little fucked up and off kilter ever since I got done mowing the lawn.
Yeah, you're not hydrated enough.
I've been drinking Gatorade, bruh.
Apparently
beer
not enough.
Probably isn't helping. But yeah,
if you went outside in that heat and sweated and then you've been fucked up since, you needed more water.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Duly noted. Yeah,
trust me, I live it every day.
Dude, it's 90-something the last, 4 days, and it's just been a fucking nightmare. It's going to be in the high 80s the rest of the week. Got Benton County Fair, dude. I'm excited to go white trash, people watching.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Drink some beers, go on some rides.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to go look at fucking farm animals this year, thank Christ. So fucking tired.
I suppose she was one of those.
She always wanted to go look at farm animals.
Why? So we can just smell shit?
It's so funny to look back on shit and be like, neither of us really liked each other. And neither of us had very much in common. What the fuck were we doing? I know I was signing the checks and everything, but
I know
that couldn't have been that good.
I know the feeling.
But I'm not even shitting on her. I don't think we really liked much about each other other than we were there.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, hey, I'm not alone. Hey, company. This is nice. And then, as evidence that as soon as two other people came along, we went, yeah, asshole. Bye. Talk to you later. But yeah, it's
yeah, fuck the stupid farm animals.
Dude, I'm gonna save so much time not having to look at those fucking cunts anymore.
Stinky pigs and cows shitting everywhere.
And the farm animals are terrible.
I see what you did.
Yeah, so maybe Benton County Fair this weekend. That would be hot. That's some Central Minnesota Menards dad shit.
They got
right?
monster trucks one of the nights.
I'm not hillbilly enough to do demo derbies and monster trucks.
Embrace the inner hillbilly.
Should I lean in this year and just go full on?
Dude, you go to a demo derby, you're going to have fun.
I don't know.
You go to a demo derby, you have a few beers, you're going to be having a fucking blast. I fucking promise.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Carl's Frosted Tips with 99 cents. Thank you very much, buddy. Like I said, the number today is 205. Get in there, jump in, throw a couple bucks our way. We appreciate it. It was a nice, easy coast to our goal this morning. Hopefully we have the same tonight. So, yeah, I want to do that. And also, because she was gone this weekend, and I had Fire Fest and all of that. She had a family wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie, I miss SP right now.
It's a good thing.
I know. But here's my problem. Like when I miss someone, I'm like, come over right now. You know, I don't miss people.
I know.
Like I don't let myself miss people, which missing is good. I've been told by SP herself, like miss people.
Yeah.
Like feel that feeling instead of like, I miss you. Come over right now for free. It's a fucked up thing, man.
Maybe find something you do that you want to do that you like, that you enjoy, you know, like a hobby.
Dude, I cleaned the whole fucking house today.
That's not a hobby.
No. I dusted, dude. I fucking dusted. Can you believe that shit? I dusted. The kids were cleaning their art shelf, which was like an all day, because they didn't want to go outside. It was like an all day event for them, and then they watched creepy YouTube videos with their friends.
Yeah.
I'm walking around the house while they're watching it. I'm dusting. I did all the laundry. I have no dirty clothes other than whatever might be on that floor. I have no dirty clothes. The dishes, dishes are all done. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I'm fucking pumped about this.
It's almost like you're running a household on your own.
Oh my God, it's great. I want to go to Josh Denny #1 fans video he sent. It's Crack-A-Miko, I'm sorry. And it's he's shitting on Austin Comics. I'm not going to play the whole 320, but we'll play some of this.
We're running towards a cliff.
By the way, when people shit on Joe Rogan, no offense, I think it's kind of gay and easy.
Okay.
It's like Joe Rogan has just effortlessly built the biggest broadcast in the world.
Yeah.
Or in the country, at least. He's been an MMA commentator. He's been in TV shows, sold out stand-up shows. There's literally no, like, I love Shane Gillis. I think he's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally no difference between how good Joe Rogan is and how good Shane Gillis is. Yet, like, people who want to be hip are like, Shane Gillis is the fucking man. Joe Rogan fucking sucks, dude. No, they're both really good.
Yeah.
Like, you're being kind of gay if you're just going to shit on Joe. Because you're shitting on Joe Rogan for being successful.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's what you're doing. You're being like, it's like when people hated Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what is it about Tom Brady you hate? You're fucking gay. It's the Super Bowls, isn't
He's
it?
good.
Yeah, it's the
I
Super
hate him
Bowl.
because he's so good.
Okay, in Minnesota, I'm a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
When Brett Favre was here, when Brett Favre was in Green Bay, fucking hated him. You know why?
Because he was in Green Bay.
I will admit, he was good and he kicked our ass and he was from Green Bay.
Yeah.
Not because he actually sucked.
Nah.
That's bullshit. Let's go ahead and watch this Crack-A-Miko. Now, that being said, now watch Crack-A-Miko do the thing I was just shitting on. I'm sorry.
Stop, everybody stop. We gotta hit the fucking brakes.
Guys, I want us to make it. There's a cliff. Liberal. We don't fuck with Rogan. We don't fuck with Tony. We don't fuck with none of y'all. You all a bunch of phonies. You'll never be New York, not even LA. Just a gang of wannabes that made me wanna say, hey, hey, hey. Why would you live in a town called Austin?
Dude, and I used to shit on Tom Segura too, and then I watched his stand-up special, and like, I know he's been like a cunt on his podcast forever, but I don't watch his podcast. I watched his stand-up special. I'm like, it's pretty funny.
Austin did, like, what? So does Austin have 10 cities too now? Is that what we're getting here?
Yeah.
He's saying you'd never be in New York, not even LA, as you showed
Yeah.
some gay pride stuff when you're talking about comedy. Sorry, that's two different things. But both cities are fucking tanking hard. People are fleeing.
Yeah.
And you're shitting on Austin?
Austin is kind of a shithole in the middle of Texas too, though. Like they've kind of the people.
Yeah,
who
but
came
I
there
don't think
kinda
if you're
ruined
from LA or fucking New York, you don't have the right to shit on anywhere.
True.
Maybe Portland or San Francisco, but you're barely a notch above them.
Somebody texted in, Aaron, I heard through the grapevine, Kiki called All Care Towing that they should never come to your house and change a flat tire for you again. Also, from listening to you talking about cleaning the house, you've definitely had a cock in your ass. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. I love that people text into the show line.
I have never had a
let
cock
me
in my ass, and I used to clean the shit out of my house.
Yeah.
Until I met Grinch Girl.
You know what's gay?
Now I don't touch anything.
You know what's gay?
What?
Not cleaning your house, bro. You're a pussy.
That would be a pussy move.
Now go dust your entertainment center, you bitch.
You got to take care of this shit.
Yeah. You want to get dust mites?
How are you going to get pussy if you got a dirty house?
Yeah, girl walking by, she wants to put her, sexually rub her hand against a wood surface at your home to lead you upstairs, and then she comes back saying, "It's full of dust, you fucking pig." You ain't gonna get no pussy if you got a dusty house.
Up a vagina like nothing.
No, literally, if you put your hand on your vagina with that much dust on it, it'll soak up all the moisture. No matter what. Like you just threw a rosin bag at her cunt.
Yeah. You can't have a dirty house. Gotta have a clean house. You can't attract no bitches with a dirty, filthy fucking home. That's
why you don't see a lot of gym porn. All those guys would have fucking rosin on their hands.
Yeah.
And they go to touch their pussy, and it's like, oh shit, I soaked up all the... It's fucking dry now. I'm fucking dry finger popping a bitch. This isn't going to work. I don't know how we got on that. Dusting your house. Well, you see, baby, it's going to get real funky in your living room if you got dirt and dust all over your entertainment center, baby. You're sitting around, you're going to watch Baby Reindeer, if you will. And then when you turn it on, she sees the dust on the end table and says, "We ain't getting friggy tonight, baby." All right, because it ain't going to get real lewd in here until you take out a little pledge, baby, and you clean that surface. You got so much dust on your entertainment center that you can't get no pussy. That's hard times.
Live in a town called Austin. Why would you live in a place where everybody fucking gay?
That's a good point.
Why would you live in a town called Austin? Why would you live in a town called Austin? Why would you live in a place where everybody fucking gay?
Versus New York or L.A.
That's true. I mean, if you think about it, you don't have a lot of...
He showed when he said L.A., he showed a fucking like gay pride thing. Like, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking worst songwriter ever. I don't know who it is. Who is Crackamico?
He's
fucking terrible.
Crackamico. He's a song guy.
He sucks.
Yeah, see, number one Josh Denny fan says Joe Rogan needs to be destroyed. There's no reason.
For what?
I don't know. There's no reason.
He's just a guy. He does a talk show. He made a comedy club. People come there. They all make money, and everyone's happy. What's the fucking problem?
I don't understand.
I don't get it either.
Atomic Ray says, yeah, my house is dusty. I guess your pussy is going to be dusty tonight, too. Oh, that's what a man do, I guess.
Yeah, dusty and dry. Good luck with that friction, bro.
Papa Dan, thank you for renewing your membership. I appreciate that, buddy. Oh, man. Yeah, so, all right. So, Austin is gay. That's what we're finding out. Austin's, I believe, fucking gay, if that song is to be believed.
Okay.
I found out that Minnesota's the fucking center of the entertainment universe this week. We've had Trump here in St. Cloud. Did you that seems like something you would go to?
If I had more time, I didn't have a whole day to dedicate to the fucking event.
I got to see his motorcade go past Raleigh's
I saw
at
that
the
video.
Firefest. Yeah.
I was busy Menards dadding, building a room.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost done with it finally.
I was hanging out with Raleigh. He was being Raleigh, which was fucking awesome. I go to take a video of Trump's motorcade going by, and the first thing Raleigh says is, "Oh, a lot of white people." It's the first fucking thing Raleigh says. Yeah, look at all these white people. And he said it in upward inflection, of course, not depressed. And I even said in the video, I go, Jesus Christ, Raleigh, I'm taking a video. Relax for a little bit. But yes, the motorcade came by. That was awesome. One of the cars slowed down and we thought we saw a wave, so people just assumed that was Trump. And we were like, fuck it. Yep, that's what we're all going with. That was Trump.
A guy at work, his buddy was there and got a picture of Trump in the car. Like, you could see it was Trump's head. So maybe the one that slowed down was Trump.
No, I'm saying we're just going with that. That was Trump, whether it was him or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it just was.
All right.
Even if someone went, well, no. It was Trump. It was Trump. Number one Josh Denny fan says, you didn't even get to the verse. I didn't want to. It was tedious. It's just going to be another, it was just going to be another too cool for the room. I hate Rogan just because he's Rogan thing. And it's like, all right, Austin is gay. Like, I understand.
Yeah, so are the other two cities they were referencing. Everyone's gay. We get it.
Exactly. What city are you going to go to that's not gay? Billings, Montana? Okay, sure, that's not a gay city. But now you're in Billings, Montana. There's trade-offs.
Fucking nothing there.
Yeah. Boise, Idaho isn't gay. It's still Boise.
Well, when everyone moves there from L.A. and New York, it'll be gay just like L.A. and New York.
Exactly. Gets too popular, everyone's going to move there. Everyone moves there.
I'll be gay.
You're going to get a lot of gay guys. And they're going to turn your shit into Austin and Los Angeles and New York and all that. I'm telling you guys.
Everything just turns gay.
There is no Shangri-La. If it gets popular, it's going to get gay. Those are the rules. Those are the rules.
Okay.
So no, capital of the entertainment universe. Monday Night Raw is in town tonight. It's in Minneapolis.
Oh.
Or St. Paul, XL or Target Center. I can't remember. But yeah, Monday Night Raw. If I would have remembered, I wouldn't be fucking here. I would have went to Raw, baby.
Nice.
I should get back into wrestling. They got some cool shit going on. They really do. Whenever I kind of check in, and by check in, I mean listen to Jim Cornette's podcast.
Okay.
I listen to clips of Corny, and he kind of updates me on, these motherfuckers, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. But he thinks Triple H is doing a great job booking WWE. He's like, WWE's way ahead of the fucking game on this. Tony Khan's a fucking idiot. And that's all I know. I know that AEW sucks dick, and Tony Khan's a fucking retard, and that WWE does well. That's
Okay.
I only know that because that's what Jim Cornette says.
Seem very well informed.
And I now after 4 years of mistakes, I listen to my father.
Yes, you should.
And with Corny being my dad, I got to listen to him, you know? Someone says have feather dusters in the new merch shop. That would be a good idea.
There you go.
So you can get your dusting done so you can get some pussy.
Number one, Josh Denny fan. I just don't fucking care that much. Just calm down. Why are we spurging out over that fucking song and whatever Rogan's doing? Give it up.
I mean,
I don't fucking care.
number one Josh Denny fan says, I guess anything beyond surface level pop music sung with a twangy voice doesn't fly on the toe. Hey, number one Josh Denny fan, I did you a favor because you said tangy and I knew you meant twangy, and tangy would have sounded really gay, and I helped you. Just want that to be known.
You better should move to Austin because you can't type, Mo.
You okay?
No, the guy's pissing me off.
Why are you letting number one Josh Denny fan get
He's
you?
fucking irritating.
He gave you
Just
$5.
He's spurging out over some shit that doesn't matter.
That
Just calm
man
down.
pays your salary.
I love you, number one Josh Denny
There you
fan.
go.
Thank you.
Everybody who throws in money to this program can shit on Matt.
Yes, please.
There you go. If you pay Matt's salary, you get to shit
fine.
on him.
I'm fine with that.
If you don't pay Matt's salary,
Fuck
you
you.
gotta fuck off. You gotta get out of here. That's the rule. So yeah, Raw's in town. Firefest was great, man. Got to see Clay Walker perform live before, you know, he turns 90 fucking years old. That was good. And then, yeah, had a really good conversation with Raleigh. He's saying, hey, when your shit goes down, you know, let me know. I'm back.
Oh,
I was like, all right, there we go. Attaboy, Raleigh.
nice.
Didn't you wish Pitbulls on that lady broadcaster? Someone writes in. No, she had Pitbulls in her car in a video, and I said I wish that they would have smelled toddler on her. Which is a dumb, funny fucking joke, and everybody, you know, if that would have been a guy, this is where the media and radio and everything is just full of fucking horseshit.
Yeah.
And I'm the realest, bada boom, realest guy in the room.
Okay.
Like, women are strong and powerful and blah, blah. I mean, we know they're not. We know they're weaker.
Right.
But like, they now want to tell, they've told this lie over and over that we're just as badass, we're just as tough as men. No, you're not. And that's why we like you. We're badass and tough and we do dumb shit. So we don't want you to be like us. But they're, no, we're not guys. We're tough. But the minute you fucking like treat them like a dude and you shit on them a little bit, why would you say that about a woman? That's a terrible thing to say about a woman. Because I thought you were dudes now.
You were the badass. You were the same as us.
If you were a bad motherfucker and I made that Pitbull joke, you would have just fired something else back at me. You goofy-haired man-titted twat. And I'd be like, oh, fuck. It's on and popping over here. But no, because I said things about, if that were a dude broadcaster that I was talking about, I would have been fine.
Yep.
He would have fired back at me. His station would have been shitting on me. The whole deal. We would have had a good old-fashioned radio war. But because it was a girl, there had to be an uproar. So I'm sorry, you can't be a bad bitch and then cry and act bullied when you get treated like one of the boys.
Yeah.
I don't like, and by the way, I'm more than happy to treat you like a lady. But say you are one.
Right. Admit to what you are. Don't misrepresent yourself.
You don't get to do a thing where you say you're one thing, but you want to be treated like another. Like, it doesn't work that way.
But that's how women work typically.
No. So if I would have
They say
been
one thing and they expect another.
What I'm saying is, if I would have been shitting on a dude broadcaster, everyone would have done the right thing. Just fucking let it go. But because bada boom, realest guy in the room, I treated everyone the same. And look where it got me. On the internet with a bunch of retards and unemployed people.
I'm employed.
Bones. Good job, buddy. Good job.
We're not all unemployed, goddammit.
Should we get this Pitbull thing out of the way so everyone can get mad? Let's make everybody mad.
Some land sharks.
Yeah, let's talk about some pit bulls. Now, if you know anything about this program, you know that I think pit bulls are vicious cunts. And I hate every single one of them, and I hope nothing but the worst things in the world for them. But I also am more than willing to have this argument with people, right?
Yeah.
More than willing to have this argument with people. Probably for a longer period of time than they are. I enjoy it. They tend to get upset. And I'll tell you why I don't get upset. Because in my position, I have nothing to lose. I advocate for eliminating an entire breed of dog.
Yeah.
And if they don't do what I want to do, we're just in the position we're in now. Like, I lose nothing. But if they lose, I round up like the Gestapo all the pit bulls with a giant smile on my face. And I murder your dog. And I get away with it.
It would be a good day, wouldn't it?
Right?
Oh, my God.
I'd be covered in blood.
But Pitbull blood.
Yeah.
Though, like, dude.
Exactly. Fly High says, unemployed people who fund your fucking show. No, I meant the people on YouTube, not the people watching it, you tard.
Yeah, the other unemployed creators in their mother's basements.
What are you talking about? Yeah, at least I'm in my own.
Yeah.
I pay for my own nerdy basement. Let's go ahead and do the Pitbull story. This is out of Minnesota. God, my dad was telling me about this story this weekend at the lake.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about it, and I went, okay. I'm going to make some guesses. Because he said a pit bull attacked a 3-year-old. And the 3-year-old wasn't going to make it. I said, single mom. He said, yes. And I said, all right, I'm going to go for it here. Black. And he said, yes. I'm like, yes. Got it. And then
I mean, it is Brooklyn Park.
But then, it was Brooklyn Park. There is a nickname they have for Brooklyn Park in Minnesota that I don't endorse. I think it's awful and terrible. But some people do call it. Do you know what they call it?
Brooklyn Dark.
No, Crooklyn Dark.
Oh, Crooklyn Dark.
Yeah.
Now. Oh, Crooklyn.
That's not very nice. It's insinuating there's a lot of crime and black people, which compared to the other suburbs is not unfounded.
That must have evolved since I heard it years ago as Brooklyn Dark.
No, Crooklyn Dark. So I knew that from a girl I was sleeping with at the time who had an apartment in Brooklyn Park.
You slept with a black girl?
No. She was pure as the driven snow.
Oh.
But we met at a tiki bar doing karaoke. And I fucked her.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. That would be a place you'd pick up a chick.
I met her at Bamboo Betty's in, where is that? Circle Pines?
Okay.
I met her at Bamboo Betty's, and we were doing karaoke with former Minnesota Vikings defensive end Esera Tuaolo, who is gay, and he talked to me a lot, so that was weird. But I was a big fan of his growing up, so I was like, fuck it, I'll talk to the gay football player.
You were throwing the vibe.
Yeah. It's not like I'd have to be interested for him to fuck me. Like, he's a giant football player. Like, whenever he wanted to make a move, ain't nothing I'm going to be able to do.
Yeah.
Fucking swim move right over my shoulder and take me up the butt. Nothing you can do
just
about
relax and go with it because it'll hurt less.
You're right. That's what I always say. I just kind of spread my cheeks as much as I can.
Oh, whatever. He's got me. I could struggle and really get hurt or just fucking let it happen.
Grab some maraschino cherry juice from the bar and just kind of get it back there. See what we can do. You know, and then you got a story. It's Esera Tuaolo, you know. I didn't do anything wrong, you know.
Weren't we talking about fucking pitbulls?
Anyway, so so this girl, I meet her at Bamboo Betty's at karaoke. And she lives in Brooklyn Park. And one of the nights I went and hung out at her apartment, she let me know that it's called Crooklyn Dark. Yeah. And I said, shh, not so loud. They're going to hear you. So anyway, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. So when I told my dad, I'm like, I'm guessing black single mom owned the pit bull. And he goes, yeah. I go, now let me ask you something. Is what I just said racist? And he said, no, because you were correct.
Oh, it's not. Now it's not racist if you're correct. I thought it was still racist, whether you were correct or not.
As long as I'm right, and as long as I'm talking to people from central Minnesota, it's totally fine. Usually right with $2. I disagree with you, but that's fine. We can disagree and still be friends. Let's do the cats. Cats are... Oh, Poe wants to kill all the cats, too. Bro, I'm not against any of that. Like, you're not going to... We can do both. Like, we're going to have time in my world that I'm running.
I don't think we need to kill all the cats.
Hooters Girl says, Aaron, trying the fluffy bangs theory. SP need help trying to tame you. What is the fluffy bangs theory?
Your hair, it's not styled up. It's just like
I know, but
natural and fluffy.
what's the theory behind that?
I don't know what the theory is, but you just got the fluffy bangs going on.
All right. Fair enough.
That's what I'm taking it as.
Number one, Josh Denny fan says, I'm beginning to understand the concept of flyover country by listening to this show so much lately. Why? Because I'm accurately guessing what's going on in Brooklyn Park. Thank you very much. All right, so we got a Pitbull story. My opinion is that Pitbull should be rounded up and summarily executed for the good of the country. Here's my thing. Prove me wrong.
Uh-huh.
My position is this.
Okay.
If we eliminate every Pitbull, the country is a safer place.
Yeah.
If we eliminate every golden retriever, nothing changes for this country. Like,
yeah, I'll go with that.
We're not living in a safer place.
On a statistic level, yeah,
right.
Yeah, nothing changes.
So let's, it'll take us maybe a year because you're going to have to get the ones they try to hide,
Yeah.
And we'll take care of the problem and we'll be done.
You'd be getting some of them black market pit bulls. You know what them motherfuckers be worth?
I mean, nothing after I'm done with them, unless you can make glue out of them. So here's a little 3-year-old boy who would be alive if we went with my approach.
Right.
And he's not the only 3-year-old boy who would still be alive if we went with my approach. Let's take a look.
But Chihuahuas, they attack more, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they can't do anything to you.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole fucking point.
You could literally let a Chihuahua bite you all day.
It would take a fucking pack of Chihuahuas to
Yes.
even get close to taking down a 3-year-old.
Yeah. So here's the story out of... Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
We got an ad first, boys and girls. There we go.
We're learning a little bit more about that attack through a search warrant we got from Brooklyn Park Police.
I know she's supposed to be hot, and I'm really trying. But I just...
That reporter?
Yeah, for some reason.
Go back.
I know she's supposed to be cute, but I just can't.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, but you're not a good source. Because you have the same problem I do.
I don't care the color of the skin. If you are attractive to me, you're attractive to me.
But here's my problem. I don't care about the color of skin either.
Right.
But I'm really troubled that
Just
I always...
saying there's no features on that do it for me.
Don't call them that. That doesn't help. So, like, my thing is, like, I don't care what color you are either. That's why it's so frustrating that it's mostly whites and Latinos that I find really attractive.
But, so you find other than white attractive, so what's the problem? Why are you making a racist thing out of it for yourself?
Because every time it's, like, most of the time it's a black woman, I sit there and go, pass. And that feels racist.
But it's not. It's just not your personal taste. It's not racist. There's nothing there that does...
And I just want to let you know that you confirming that for me, being who you are, doesn't make me feel any better.
You put pasty white pride fucking skin on that bitch, and I'm still going to think the same thing. Meh.
Fair enough.
That's
Fair
it.
enough.
Attack through a search warrant we got from Brooklyn Park Police.
Oh, shit.
It was a pretty horrific scene.
A search warrant describes the lengths people went to try and save a child being attacked by dogs, using hammers and pickaxes to get the dogs off the
Christ.
field.
Okay, that's...
Any fucking dog that it withstands a hammer and a fucking pickaxe?
Do you see why? Okay, you don't have to agree with me that we should eliminate this breed of dog. You don't have to agree with me. But can you at least understand how I came to the conclusion I came to? I can understand how you came to the conclusion you came to, that they're fine and they're this and they're that and I love them and blah, blah. Okay, I understand. I get it. And my counter to you is this. It was eating a 3-year-old and grown people, grown adults were hitting this beast with hammers and a fucking pickaxe. Do you know what gives way to a hammer and pickaxe? The rocks in a mountain when you're mining.
Any living creature except a pit bull.
Do you know what doesn't yield to a hammer and a pickaxe? A fucking pit bull. If you sunk a pickaxe into Paul Bunyan's foot, he'd go, motherfucker, and he'd stop what he was doing. But if you do it to a pit bull, he's like, I'll tend to that wound later. I got business to take care of.
That and a guy on bath salts.
Maybe that. Maybe a guy on bath salts, too. That's true. Bath salts and pit bulls, but that's not good company.
No. Oh, my God. That'd be a dangerous combination.
How about a pit bull on bath salts?
Can we put a pit bull on bath salts, a guy on bath salts, and put him in a ring? Let him fight.
And the ropes on the ring are electrocuted. They're electrocuted ropes.
They're electrified?
That's the spirit. That's the one. That's what I was looking for. All right, so they're fucking hitting this beast with hammers and pickaxes, but the 3-year-old is so fucking tasty that he can't unlatch his jaws.
Well, they have those locking jaws, they ratchet shut.
Yep, they ratchet shut. That's true.
You hear it as they close. They
You have to
down,
unhinge.
They go click, 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 click.
Yep.
And you're done for.
Yep. Like a goddamn vice grip.
I've heard it.
Officers first arrived, the dogs were still attacking.
According to a GoFundMe page for the family, the child won't survive. They're making plans to donate his organs. Elliot Faust with Brooklyn Park Police says the child and his mother visited a home on Brooklyn Park Drive to look at some puppies. The search warrant describes a sale of dogs taking place at that address.
If they were pit bull puppies, then the mother of this child needs to be held responsible too.
Yep, absolutely.
You don't buy a pit bull.
You were going to buy one of those pit bull puppies. It was a matter of a year. This kid could have maybe lived another year if this didn't happen today. Because in a year, that pit bull would have grown up and ate the fucking toddler.
The text that I was going to read, I can't because it's full of racially inappropriate conversation.
In any dog, they all have their own characteristics and their
Oh, fuck you. That's a baby cow if I've ever seen one. Don't try and make that a pit bull.
Why are we showing a baby cow in a pit bull story?
Maybe that's a pit bull. That might be a pit bull at Michael Vick's place that never won a fight, so they never fed it. But that doesn't. That's hashtag not my pit bull.
Got the big dopey cow eyes.
Yeah.
personality is regardless of breeder type.
Shannon.
Bullshit! Not regardless of breeder type. One breed is statistically more responsible for violence than the other breed of dogs combined. This is bullshit. Stop.
Well, that's the personality of that breed.
Right. Stop with the it doesn't matter the breed. No, it does.
It does.
No, it does. If there's a fucking a border collie and a pit bull next to each other, and I have to put my child's hand in one of their mouths. This is a weird situation. I don't know why I'd ever be put in it, but I'm going with the border collie. I'm sorry. The scent of the child doesn't bring out homicidal rage in the border collie. A pit bull, I can't say the same thing because they really tend to lean towards children when they're eating someone.
They do.
Children and the elderly, almost like in their fucking violent brain, dude. That computer in their brain picks out vulnerable things and attacks them.
I remember playing a video back when we were doing Savage Thoughts. There's just out of the fucking nowhere, there's a family walking through like a church parking lot or something. They got a toddler and then two adults.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, just from the left of the screen, this pit bull just barreling in and jumps on the fucking toddler. Totally unprovoked. Just sees toddler, gotta eat it.
It looks like a morsel.
Yeah.
Looks like a good snack. Like
tasty morsel.
Yeah.
Glenn is the executive director of My Pitbull is Family.
Oh, God.
It's okay, now, is this not insensitive for the news to do this after a 3-year-old just got murdered by one? Isn't it kind of fucking gross that the call the news makes is, hey, let's protect the image of pit bulls while we report on this 3-year-old who was eaten by a couple of them? That, by the way, did not stop after it was hit with hammers and pickaxe. Better talk to the fat white lady who likes pitties. You know they're nanny dogs. Yeah, nanny dogs the way April was a nanny. Yes, that's... Jesus Christ.
She's working to change the negative views people have of bully breeds.
I mean, the biggest...
See, you're calling them bully breeds. Row me bully breeds, we've got to eat children breeds, we've got a long way to go. That's right, I turned an English shanty into a Pitbull song. I'm talent. Everyone else you know is a fucking hack.
Thing is, remembering that breed doesn't equal behavior.
Glenn,
but it kind of does.
But it does. Clearly, it. Here's the problem with pit bulls. Are all of them that way? No. But when they do snap, you can't fucking stop them, and they murder whatever it is they're trying to chew on.
You basically have to blow fentanyl in their faces.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're going to stop a pit bull is with fentanyl dust. In fact, every time you buy a pit bull, they give you a bag of fentanyl. In case it, go check it, go try it. You go get a pit bull, they say, here's your bag of fentanyl. It is real, so don't fuck yourself up. If you wear some gloves, and when your pit bull attacks someone, you just grab a handful like Mr. Fuji's volcanic dust, and you chuck it right in the pit bull's face. And in 3.6 seconds, he'll pass out. But he will wake up because pit bulls can live through anything.
Yeah, but then the toddler's dead because you got all the fentanyl dust on the toddler, so you really didn't get ahead.
Yeah, I mean, look, win some, lose some. That's the point.
And says there are signs that signal when a dog is getting tense.
Dogs speak their own language, and so when they're growling or when they're getting tense or if their eyes get really big and you can see the whites of their eyes.
Faust.
Totally fucking normal.
Or how about, don't keep a dog around where you got to be that fucking attentive to what the fuck it's doing.
Right. If I have to look at the color and size of a dog's pupils, I don't want it. Especially if I have small children. Fucking hell, guys. Why do we, this is what I'm talking about. I know a lot of you don't like my position on this. But if we rounded them all up and eliminated them, wouldn't that be better than having to do all this, fucking studying of their faces and shit?
Tell us how the world would be worse if we got rid of all the pit bulls. Give me one good fucking reason the world would be worse off.
I know you'd be sad because yours would be gone, but
we don't care about your feelings. Fuck you.
But it would give you the opportunity to get a good dog.
Yeah.
See?
Or just have no dog. It's all right to not have a dog, too.
That's like telling me it's okay not to have a girlfriend. I mean... Falling on deaf ears there, bud.
Says the dogs who attacked the child were American bullies, a designer breed.
Look at that fucking Sherman tank with nipples. Jesus fucking tits. Yeah, totally normal. That thing's fine. Imagine swinging a pickaxe as hard as you can into this thing's face, and it just still keeps chewing on whatever person it's eating.
You didn't. I want to see who is swinging that pickaxe.
Right?
I call bullshit.
As more family friendly.
Dude, a hammer and a pickaxe should have been able to murder that thing.
Yeah. Knowing Brooklyn Park, it was probably someone swinging a pickaxe and going, "Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children."
No, they would have done it with enough strength. You see, because they breed the...
You see, because back in the slave days, they used to take the big black and breed them with the big woman, and then they would have a big black kid. Oh, fucking Jimmy. No, actually, I heard before the Pitbull came out there, they were all just going like this. Run.
If one thing happens with one dog, that's not going to happen with all of them.
Well, but it happens with enough of them where it's a fucking problem.
What if it happens with enough of them?
There's how many dead children because of these fucking animals? I'm willing also not... We don't have to stop at pit bulls, Aaron. Let's take all other similar breeds that are also that powerful and that aggressive. Yeah.
Kip with 199 says, why your bicep same for circumference as bicep at 240? I don't know what that means. Phoenix with $14.88 says, for all the idiots in the chat, cheers. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Kip with 199 says, I meant wrist, plus why you got a spare tire. I don't know. Should we just analyze my entire appearance? Fuck.
Why are you so worried about his appearance, you mo?
I mean, it sounds a little gay, Kif. It sounds a little gay. 190 away from tonight. If you'd like to contribute, we appreciate it.
Let's see a picture of you, Kif. Let us judge you.
I don't know. Buffalo Jockey with $2 says, you saying pass when you see black people doesn't make you racist. The fact that you're at a slave auction and don't always say pass is what makes you racist. They don't have slave auctions anymore. I guess the first thing I should have said is I don't go to slave auctions. But
Or I would never go to a slave.
I would never go. Thank you for coaching me on this. Yes. I would never go to a slave auction because slavery, look at me, is wrong. Every time. Every time. Chad Buzmak says, Aaron, you still haven't unbanned me on YouTube? Yes, I did. I remember going in and doing it myself last week. Did you get fucking banned
somebody
again?
Somebody re-ban him.
Did somebody re-ban you? Because I went in and I did it. I was reading the Pitbull stuff here. Not sure if a Pitbull painting or the retarded black Barbie from this morning, says Honky. Fauci's Pangolin with a good point. He says, dumbasses, all you have to do is put your thumb up the Pitbull's ass.
Yeah, because that's what I want to do. Stick my thumb up a dog's ass. Why don't we just get rid of the dog so I don't have to worry about ever putting my thumb up its ass?
That is a good point.
Can we do that?
Yeah. Nobody has to
look
shove.
Look at that dog over there chewing on that 3-year-old. Let me go stick my thumb in its ass so I can save the 3. No. How about that dog shouldn't be alive and it should never have been able to do that?
Just because your dog can't control himself, now I got to have the emotional trauma of fingering a dog?
You get off sticking your thumb up dogs' asses. Great. Good for you. Don't put me in that position, asshole.
I got to thumb a dog's asshole because it can't control itself around a kid. I've always been of the opinion of if I'm going to thumb a dog's asshole, I want it. It's just one man's opinion is all I'm saying. Ron Kaniska with $20. Thank you, Ron. I just put your what do you call it? Your Stoney's gift certificate in the mail today. There you go. Kiff, that is not true. I do not have Klinefelter syndrome. That's one of the older steel toe memes, but it still checks out. Thank you, buddy. That means you've been here a long time, and I appreciate that. People want to not bring their dogs around you. Yeah. They don't think you're good to bring dogs around.
Well, I'm not the one talking about sticking my thumb up their ass. Maybe don't bring your dogs around that guy.
They are just trying to save the lives of children. Or they're trying to finger a dog.
Or that guy has a fetish.
All right, well, what if that guy likes to finger a dog's ass, but while he does it, he saved the life of a 3-year-old? We don't need to know his motive. We just need the result.
Okay. Fine.
I don't need to know
can
why.
Let him stick his thumb up dogs' asses.
Just while you're doing it, don't go like this. Don't go, because then it's weird. Then you made it weird. That's all I'm saying. $2 from Los Federales says, I've seen Pitbull accidentally in concert 3 times. 3 times is not an accident make, sir. 3 times is not an accident. Keep telling yourself that it was an accident. 175 away from tonight. Keep the streak going. 14. This would be 15 tonight. 175 away. You guys are doing great. Keep throwing in those 20s. I love them. Chevrolet JB says, Matt, remember plumping Gordy?
Well, that's different.
Yeah.
He's adorable. He's tiny.
And I have to admit, it's been long enough, and Matt's lost enough work because of it. I made that up. I did make that up. So Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo are the 3 best ways to do it, and also YouTube and Rumble as well. MSO says that hair is an accident. Now this is getting personal. This is getting personal, and I don't like it. McBuster says next Matt will want to shove a goose in a Pitbull's ass. This is perverse. Dinosaur Fuel says, who is gay? Try to fucking keep up. Sorry. About 400 of you checking in on our platforms today. Go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe, all that stuff. We appreciate it. Again, 175 away. We're looking good for tonight. Just keep her going. Oh, shit. I hate when I do that.
Pushing the wrong buttons.
No, I'll tell you what I did.
What did you did?
I do this dumb thing on the show. Like,
talking to a microphone?
I have my girl now, right?
Yeah.
And I keep telling sex stories on the show.
Okay.
I don't think she likes hearing the fuck stories on the show. But I was like 23 when that fuck story happened. I wasn't even in my fuck prime, which I think is still coming. My fuck prime is on the way.
I got news for you, sir.
What?
It's probably not.
No, it is.
I think you're like in your fuck prime now,
So like the next year or two?
Don't like men peak, then women, like they peak later?
Here. When is a man's sexual peak? This is going to be a great Google search that I have now. Late teens.
Wow.
Fuck.
Wait, peak in their 30s.
No, that's women reach their sexual peak in their 30s.
Oh.
That's why I'm fucking a girl in her 30s. Not after I did that dance, though. Now it's over. Once you go like fucking a chick in her 30s, you're like, all right, well, you're not anymore. Because that's going to dry me up like a rosined hand.
I call bullshit on that, though.
You don't think
it's late teens?
I wasn't fucking near as good in my late teens as I was, say, a couple days ago.
Maybe, like, you could recoup faster is the only criteria, but are you fucking a better fuck? No.
Are we just saying that because we're in our 30s?
No, I'm saying I truly believe that. I'm not just
bless.
saying that because I'm in my 30s. I truly believe that. No.
God bless you.
Not a better fuck in my teens.
Ron with $20 says, Matt, you have to express their anal glands, no tongues. Oh, God. Los Federales with $2 says, Aaron finally found time to use his Flowbee. Why is my hair getting shit on so hard tonight? I just didn't put gel in it. My Lost Interest with $5 says, would love to poop on Matt, but I got nothing. Wow, My Lost Interest can't shit on you. How do you like that?
That's because I'm so fucking lame. You can't love me or hate me.
That's what I like about you. You're so vanilla. You just kind of go with everything.
Whatever.
It's kind of nice. That's why I like having you on the show. It reminds me more of the old radio show.
Yeah.
And I like doing the old radio show better than I like doing this show.
You can also shit on me and I don't get offended and cry and stop the show.
Johnny had a hard
I wasn't
day.
talking about Johnny.
Oh, you're talking about April.
No, when I said crying, I knew that's going to be like a Johnny
She
thing.
had a hard time taking criticism.
I didn't mean Johnny. Yes, she did. A hard time taking jokes.
But the thing is, every time she would get criticized on the show, that day she'd be like, I don't want to do this anymore. But then I would do the thing where I would go, okay, let's find you something else.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, oh, so you don't want me on the show. You agree that I should go. It's like, oh, fuck.
It was a traumatic time, wasn't it?
You know, I had that. Well, we didn't like each other, I don't think. Like, the more I look back on it, the more like, do you know how many times we had fights where I would say, or she would say, why don't we just fucking call it then? Like, it happened more than you think.
Yeah.
Where at the end of it, like, we'd be at a fight, and like one of us would bring it up, and the other one would go, well, let's fucking do it. And by the way, real healthy way to be in an adult relationship. Yeah. Because what you're supposed to do in a relationship is understand that the two of you are going to fight. And you're going to have bad fights, and you fight and you work through them.
Yes.
And you do it with each other, and you figure it out. My thing was always, here's where I'm an unhealthy piece of shit, is where I would feel hurt or I would feel wronged or whatever, and I would go downstairs and wait for her to come apologize. And then she would go upstairs or go do something, and she would wait for me to, she wouldn't even give a fuck. But she would feel upset and hurt and wronged. And then no matter if I was right or wrong, I would always just apologize. Because I wanted to stop.
Go along to get along.
Right.
Yep.
But then when the other person just sees that as, I won. You don't really get anything for that.
No.
Atomic Ray says, late teens is horseshit. I couldn't last 3 minutes back then.
Yeah.
I can last 30 minutes now. No girl is happy that you can last 30 minutes. I'm not saying you're a bad fuck even. I'm not even saying you're a bad fuck. I'm just saying no girl wants you to fuck her for 30 minutes.
I beg to
like
differ.
In a row. Fuck for like 15. Get the job done and then do it again later. Let's break it up into sessions.
Or just go all night, whatever. I mean,
but come on. We're what are we, rubbing his race in here? I mean, fucking switch it up a little. I suppose I'm not the one to take advice from it. Switch it up. Works out great. Everybody's totally sane and normal and not fucked up. So yes, I agree with Honky and what he just wrote, but I'm not reading it out loud. I think the late teens thing, here's where I'll say you have an advantage in your late teens.
Yeah.
You can go more often.
Yeah, recovery time.
Your recovery time is shorter.
For sure.
There's a lot of times in your 30s where you blow and you're like, I'm good. Like I'm set. We're all right here. And she goes, we're all right here? Sure, of course. Absolutely. What did I say we were at now? 150 is the number today. Thank you guys for all of your generosity. We're not even at 8 o'clock yet, and you guys are at 150. Keep going. Finish it up. Let's keep this madness going. We appreciate it. So, yeah, late teens for men.
I swear I've heard studies where it was like late 20s or somewhere in the 30s for men and 40s for women.
I actually have heard the 30s thing for women.
I've heard
late
40s.
Teens. I like that women peak sexually in their 30s. These 20-somethings are fucking boring. The 30-year-olds, some of them, the 30-somethings, they've had like a kid or two.
Mm-hmm.
So their body's like, I call it the Mariska Hargitay effect. It's like thickened up and like filled out. Like it's a full body. They got some, they're not fat. I'm not saying fat.
I mean, it's like
but
the body of a mature adult.
They're a woman.
Yes.
Like fucking a woman is great. Fucking a girl is gay. And girls are in their 20s. Women are in their 30s. And some in their 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Beasts in their 50s. But
sexual beasts.
That's a 20-year window of being the most fuckable creature on the planet. That's pretty. Do you know how many years a man is physically looks fuckable? 2. 2. 27 to 28, and then we have this weird thing from like 39 to 41. That's it. Those are the only 2 times we're fuckable. Late 20s and then late 30s to early 40s, we do this weird thing. We're like afraid of dying, so we try to lose a little weight. But then we get to our mid 40s and we're like, fuck it. Let's look like Colin Farrell and Horrible Bosses and call her a day. That's what I think.
Okay.
Based on my research. That's where I'm at. Someone says sex advice with Aaron.
Based on my research, women in their 40s ain't exactly falling off on the sexual peak either. So.
Oh, you got to say that because you're dating someone in their 40s.
Yeah, which means I'm living what I'm saying right now.
I got someone in their 30s. It's still banging.
Well, yeah, she
still
should
good.
be. She's...
No, I mean like looks great.
Oh, banging like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But don't do this. Don't do that.
Drives up that vagina like like a dusty
that's a rosin hand.
Center.
That's a rosined hand. That's the thing that drives the vagina up the quickest. A rosined hand, like you're gonna deadlift her. Get it on there. Or like you're a pitcher. You're just gonna take that rosin bag and just. All right, come over here, bitch. It's the wrong way to do it, guys.
Cup of pussy with the rosin.
Yeah,
hand.
you always see guys rosining up before they finger a girl. It's like, guys, that's going to go poorly. Number 1, you're going to dry everything up. Number 2, you're going to give her an infection, for God's sake. That's rosin. That's not supposed to be up there.
Throws off the pH.
Yeah, vaginas are sensitive. That thing's going to reek. You're going to stink like old rosin puss. That's what they're going to call her now. Sure, you just finger her once and then you go home, you never see her again. But now in the neighborhood, she's going to be old rosin crotch. They're going to rename her that. If her name's Emma, they're going to call her Emma Rosin Crotch. You know, why do you call her that? It's like because her pussy smells like rosin mixed with bad pH. All because you finger popped her after the gym, you cunt. Number 1, Josh Denny fan says, fucking a girl in her 20s is gay. Aaron Imholt. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I stand by that. I've fucked across the decades. 30s is the best.
I believe that.
30s is the best one. Better to be Colin Farrell than a Farrell colon, says MSO. Well, that is a true statement. So Aaron just admitted to being in a gay marriage. Wait. Oh, because fucking a girl in her 20s is gay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
They're just waiting for you to do everything. It's like, fucking bitch, contribute. And then like
they get so much more confident as they get older.
Oh God, when they're 30, it's like, I'm gonna do this. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking let you because I'm terrified. God bless you. Fantastic. I can only come if I'm mildly frightened. I have to be like a rabbit, in a strange place.
That's why it works so good with SP and you.
She's a good partner.
I could see her putting some fear into you.
Woman's a saint. A saint, I say. 09 Canyon says she would probably have to go much older and find a man in his mid. Oh, they're arguing about guys. I don't want. Fucking 29 was the year the Great Depression started. Aaron is living it now. New boot coupon. Thank you, buddy.
Someone's living it at 29.
Oh, but it's not very nice.
Well,
it's not very nice.
Choices get you there.
It's not very nice at all. Oh, man. All right, guys, we got to move on. You want to make fun of liberal white women now? It should be good. I got some liberal white women shit from our friends at Not the Bee.
This is going to hit close to home, isn't it?
Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot. Oh, boy.
This is going to be a sensitive... I'm going to be triggered.
By the way, number one Josh Denny fan, your last chat is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever read. Thank you. That was hilarious. And probably. 150 is tonight's 150 is tonight's goal. Everybody throw in right now. I want to knock this thing out early. I'm getting greedy over here because you guys have been great tonight. So have you ever seen one of those Zoom calls where there's like 20 people on it and there's all the boxes, all the squares?
Yeah.
And they're having some kind of like deep conversation about the world and politics and all this happy horse shit. Well, this one was all liberal white women. And they decided to all get on one phone call because they don't... White women don't understand physics. And they don't realize that if enough liberal white women get on one call together, it can upset the earth so much that it ends existence. This is a bad time to tempt fate.
Yes.
Is all I'm saying. So liberal white women, like this one, talk and notice how insanely out of touch she is as she speaks on a, quote, white women for Kamala Zoom call. Oh, my God. This was a white women for Kamala Zoom call. So all of these chicks are just lib chicks who love Kamala Harris. And how funny is it that liberals continue to do this thing where they're kind of accidentally racist? Like they're doing segregation. It's like all these women who love Kamala Harris are like, all right, hey, gals, whites only.
Yeah.
Guys, we are the tolerant party. We are the party of diversity. Now, remember, no coloreds in our Zoom call.
No.
What the fuck?
I will point out one thing.
Yeah.
None of them have like blue or purple hair.
Whoa. What's Leah Greenberg doing there? Whites only, ma'am. Easy.
Where's skin?
Oh, there's Megan Rapinoe. She's on the call.
Yeah.
That's how you know this is only reasonable people.
Oh, yeah.
Erin Gallagher, I guess she qualified.
When she bleached her hair.
Whoa,
That's the craziest hair color we got. Pink?
Fucking pink?
No way it's pink. I guess it could be.
Is that? It's too dark.
No, she's white.
Shannon Watts, I feel like she's a somebody. Congresswoman Lizzie Fletcher. And that's all I know. I know Megan Rapinoe and Pink. Those are the only two I know. I'm guessing this one works in Hollywood somewhere. Let's go ahead and watch. You ready to watch liberal white women for Kamala educate us on politics?
This is going to hurt, isn't
It's
it?
going to be good. No, we're going to learn something. We're going to learn what fucking cavemen we are.
Okay.
Here in this Trump era that we're living in. The era of Trump, we're going to find out why Kamala is a better choice and why you're a bigot.
Find out why me and all my toxic masculinity are terrible.
Your toxic masculinity.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Been a long day.
Ready? Let's see what these gals got to say. By the way, I never say that. I never, ever say that until tonight. I'm getting better.
Okay.
Ariel Fodor, affectionately known as Mrs. Frazzle, to her combined audience of over 1.5 million followers, is here to help.
This is what I love about the internet. I've never heard of this chick. You can have 1.5 million followers and nobody knows who you are. That is the one cool thing about the internet is it's so compartmentalized. Hey man, this person's got 1.5 million followers.
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
They're a stranger to me, like the person living 3 blocks down. I have no idea.
An OnlyFans girl, or what is this?
I hope that's not an OnlyFans girl.
Help gentle parent us through this election.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
I already don't take her seriously with her shoulder wiggles and her daycare voice. I hate her.
I am so honored to speak today. I am like shaking to just be among such incredible company.
You white women are always shaking. Why are you guys always shaking? We need to discuss this. Why is it always shaking?
I don't know what.
Why are we always like, I'm so nervous. I'm literally shaking right. Stop literally
because
shaking.
Because they're anxiety and they're just, everything's overwhelming and.
Right. You know why? Because you shouldn't be here. That's your body telling you that this is too much for you. Like when you're like, I'm literally shaking, that's your body trying to say, I'd be more comfortable if I were at home just chilling right now. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be doing this. My body is shaking. That is the will I have to do this is being overridden by my body's messaging of, you don't fucking belong here. You can't handle this. And by the way, her body can't handle it, and she's in a room with people who will never disagree with her.
Yeah.
Imagine if she went into a room with like Tucker Carlson.
We are here because, as if you were here earlier, you've heard BIPOC women have tapped us in.
By what?
BIPOC is, I know this, Black, Indigenous, People of Color, I think is BIPOC. Black, Indigenous, and People of Color is what a BIPOC is. So she's like, hey, people of color have let us in and let us talk. It's like that was going to stop you before.
As white women to step up, listen, and get involved this election season.
So
this is a really...
When does the listening part start?
Yeah, I have a feeling you're all going to be talking and not listening to anybody.
This sounds like the yapping section.
Important time, and we all need to use our voices and influence for the greater good. No matter who you are all influencers in some...
Okay, what if I'm a Trump fan?
Well, you're not a
I'm a
white
dude.
woman.
That's
so
true, yeah.
You're not counted here. She's not addressing you, sir.
It is funny that the one group you hate the most also happens to be the group that disagrees with you the most. Interesting how that works out. It's almost like it's all self-serving.
Some way. So tonight, I'm going to share some do's and don'ts for getting involved in politics online and navigating the toxicity that comes with it.
The reason you can't handle the toxicity of politics online is because you're not supposed to be involved. Yeah. It's supposed to be for pieces of shit who can handle being told that all their ideas are retarded and yet they continue on.
Yeah.
That's what politics is for. Politics.
We can look at that person that told us that and go, yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, dude. You think the founding fathers like started in Philadelphia and they were like, all right, listen, guys, we got to be respectful of each other's feelings. Got to understand that there's no such thing as a bad idea. And some guy from Massachusetts was like, tell that to those cow fuckers in Virginia. We don't fuck cows, dude. Knock it off. And they start sword fighting with canes. That's...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm the retard? What's your answer?
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's your solution to it? Wow, who's the retard?
I'd vote that we all just fucking kill Delaware right now. That guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Women can't handle that.
New Jersey can suck my fucking dick. How's that?
And spoiler alert, as much as the toxicity can come from the outside, it can come from us too. So
no way. I've never heard it the way you basically talked a guy into shooting a presidential candidate. Wait, you guys can be toxic? The whole threat to democracy, he's Hitler, he's the most evil person who ever lived, he'll destroy the country, he'll take black people's rights away. You're saying you guys can be toxic? I don't believe you. You're being too hard on yourself, sugar.
First, don't isolate yourself. We can do our best work when we're...
I disagree. Her first piece of advice, fucking hate it.
Isolate yourself to the kitchen, bitch. Cook me my fucking supper.
Reminds me of that fucking Shane Gillis joke. Like, what do women do? Fold shit?
We can do our best work when we're in community together like we are tonight.
I disagree with point number 2. Yeah. I feel like when you gaggles get together, it gets worse and worse for us.
You're doing nothing to help the world.
Just like everything else. Even when you talk politics together, it costs us more money. I have an idea. Why doesn't the country should get a lake house? God damn it, woman. Our bills are already piling up. We can't get a fucking lake house too for the country. We're in debt. 35 trillion. Do you know what that means? I found some really good deals. Fuck it.
Because the toxic...
I'm going to have to go out and get another job. Okay, that sounds great, honey. What the fuck?
Feels smaller when we support each other. But don't make it about yourself. As white women, we need to use our privilege to make positive changes.
Okay.
God damn.
Can't wait to hear where this is going.
Oh, man.
If you find...
We need to support each other. Yeah, because that's what women are known for.
Uh-huh.
Totally supporting each other.
Yeah, they don't stab each other in the fucking back.
You girls...
They act nice to their faces, and then as soon as they're gone, they're shit-talking and stabbing that other bitch in the back.
Oh, God, they are the most evil, ruthless people alive, and they think they're nice. That's the worst part about them.
Mm-hmm.
Is they think they're the good guys. They're like, we're so nice. We're so wonderful. It's like, I just watched you do one of the most sociopathically evil things I've ever seen someone do, and you just did not break stride. But I'm a nice person. All evidence to the contrary. You make people feel shitty. But I'm smiling when I do it. Oh, well, then never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wrong.
Yourself talking over or speaking for BIPOC individuals, or God forbid...
You ever talk to a black woman? You ain't speaking over shit, bitch. Stop it.
BIPOC individuals, or God forbid correcting them, just take a beat. And instead...
I can't correct a black person?
What if they're completely full of shit and said the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard?
Sometimes
we're not allowed to correct them?
Sometimes they buy white shoes and they get mad when they're scuffed. Like, you have to correct them and let them know that's going to happen when you buy those.
Sometimes they try to tell me that Pitbulls are nanny dogs.
And you have to just go, listen, man, I get it. I understand. You're full of shit, bro. Do you think black people like being talked about that way? Like, don't correct black people. Don't disagree with them. Like, if I'm black, I hear that and I go, I'm not a 3-year-old, dude.
No, you know what I think it is? I think there's a lot of black women that watch this and go, yeah, that's right, bitch. You know your place. And then
that's true.
And then all the black men are like, these white bitches are fucking stupid.
Right?
I think that's what it is. I think it's a split.
I hear this shit out of them 13 or 14 more times. I'm going to stop fucking them. Yeah, you're probably right.
But they're not fat enough.
I was going to agree with you on the black women part. They probably see this and go, if these white bitches are just going to let me roll, then I'm going to roll. Like, why not? That's what I would tell black women. I would go, use the stupidity of these dopey, guilty white bitches against them.
Dad, we can put our listening ears on. So,
why are you talking?
Do learn from and amplify the voices of those who have been historically marginalized, and use the privilege you have in order to push for systemic change.
Like
what?
As
white people, we have a lot to learn and unlearn.
Not really. As white people, we have a lot to learn. Dude, we get it a lot.
She's talking to a group of what's supposed to be mature adults. Yeah, she's talking to them like a fucking kindergarten teacher.
She is. She's awful.
Yeah.
Listen, everyone.
Why don't if any of them other women had respect for themselves, they'd stop her and be like, what? Why the fuck are you addressing us like this? We're not children.
It's enraging when they start preschool teacher voice.
Yeah.
It's just, you're like, no, just talk to me. What's your opinion?
Let's be normal.
Just talk like a person. We'll be fine. So they're talking about politics, and those people are all voting for Kamala. That's great.
Wait, Kamala?
Quit being racist.
Which way? How do you say it to not be racist? I don't think there is a right way.
In order to be racist, you say Kamala. In order to be non-racist, you say Kamala.
What's the fucking difference? Oh my God, I kind of mispronounced someone's name. Great. Guess what? It happens all the fucking time. It's not racist when some white guy mispronounces some other white guy's name, is it? No.
Well, I mean, no offense, but we all kind of name each other remarkably pronounceable names because we're polite. Like Matt.
It's almost like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's just have normal names.
Is it DeAndre? No, it's DeAndre. Oh, my name's Bill. You know? Just kind of thought it'd be easier for you. I just called myself Bill. You know? My name is Lutakwa. Oh, really? Bob. Rick. Steve. Well, anyway, I'm just saying white women are here. They want to let you know. They want you to know they're going to be really respectful of blacks.
Great. Good for them.
Going to be great.
They're not being respectful. They're treating them like an inferior species.
All right, guys, we got 150 away from tonight's goal. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it there. We got about 45 minutes to knock out that 150. Let's go ahead and do it. And thank you guys very much for your contributions. Again, 150 is our number. Thank you. All right, so what we have next, people wanted me to talk about this morning, but I didn't know enough about it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard about the Venezuelan dictator, Maduro?
No.
So Venezuela is, I mean, it's a dictatorship, but it's kind of communist-y. You know, you had Hugo Chavez, and then you had this guy, Maduro. And they nationalized the oil and all this shit. Well, they had elections in Venezuela. And it seems like the exit polls were saying that Maduro lost the election by 30 points.
Okay.
Here's the problem.
What's that?
He's saying he won.
Was he was the current dictator guy?
The dictator. So when the polls say you lost by 30, but the communist dictator says he won, historically the communist dictator wins,
right?
Unless you can kill way more people than he can.
Gotcha.
That's kind of the rules.
So are they killing people?
Not yet.
Okay.
Give it a couple of days.
Oh,
they're going to try to work this out.
Great.
They're going to try and work this out, and if they can't, they're going to go the old-fashioned way.
It's like a preview to what we have coming up, huh?
Right. This guy just pulled a Biden. Like at 7 o'clock at night, it said, dude, you're fucked. And then at 6 in the morning, he's like, nah, bro, I won. Just found a bunch of people that voted for me that, you know, right here. Look at that. Just, you guys were sleeping. You didn't see it. But I went, Trump was fucking crushing in every state when we went to bed in 2020.
I know.
You were on the next day with me, and we were watching it slowly go to Biden, and we're like, what the fuck? Trump was just up like 6 points in this state. Now he's behind by 0.4. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It was every state was just enough to get just over the edge.
Right. Weird how that happens. Adam Simon gifting a membership. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. Guys, you just keep that going, and we'll have your overtime ready for you in no time. So Maduro says that he won. Again, the exit polls say that he lost by 30 points. Bloomberg reports that an exit poll by U.S. firm Edison Research had opposition leader Gonzalez winning by more than 30 percentage points. Despite that, Nicolas Maduro's socialist regime claimed he had won after lengthy delays at polling stations. Weird. We had lengthy... I'm sorry. It's called choking on irony. We had lengthy delays at polling stations back in 2020.
Yeah.
There was another guy who was ahead by a lot.
Yeah.
And then they figured out the weights at the polling stations, and all of a sudden he fell behind. They then called in the military to enforce said will of the people. Now, if you're the guy already in charge, you don't really need the military to enforce something if it's the will of the people.
No, because the people would just go for it because they would have voted for you.
The people have already willed.
Yes.
You're good.
It wasn't for you, though. That's the problem.
You usually, if something is the will of the people, you don't usually have to sick the military on your people if it's their will to see you there.
Well, see, he brought the military in to help the people celebrate. That's what it was.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. They can bring
to help
in
organize the celebration,
generators and gasoline.
And fireworks. Smoke bombs.
Bullets for people who don't want to party hard enough. You know?
Yes.
Make you dance. Shoot at your feet. Political tensions in Venezuela soared after President Nicolas Maduro was declared the winner of Sunday's election, and the opposition, rejecting that claim, called on the military to enforce what it said was the will of the people. After a lengthy delay following the closing of polls, Venezuela's electoral center said Maduro won 51.2% of the vote, compared to 44.2% for rival Edmundo Gonzalez. Now, this is the interesting part.
Yeah.
Maduro's actually doing a really smart thing here, if you think about it. Usually when dictators want to win an election, they're like, got 99% of the vote, bro.
Right.
Won almost every single fucking vote. This guy's like, no. Guys, I'm humble. I only got 51.2%. We can do better next time. Konetska with $150
damn.
says, "Bite me. Is that couch still for sale?" Holy shit, Ron. So 150, 15, 30, 45. We take 105 home from that. So that means we are $45 away.
Damn.
From tonight. Holy shit, Ronnie. Thank you very much. If you're going to the anniversary show, let me know what we can get you to drink. Holy shit. $45 away from tonight's goal. You guys thank Ron. He really put a huge goddamn dent in that thing. You guys go ahead and take the rest of it home. We appreciate you, Ron. Number one Josh Denny fan said, "Holy shit, Americans knowing something about foreign politics. LOL. Wow, impressive." Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not going to read the next part because you immediately took that back. And that hurts my feelings. So now, Venezuela went from one of the richest nations in the world to 3/4 of the population starving in 20 years.
Oh, weird. I can think of somewhere else heading that direction.
Almost like communism doesn't work.
Oh, no, but you see, it just hasn't been done correctly yet.
Just not doing it right.
Yeah. Well, how many countries need to do it and fail before we realize there's no right way?
A couple more.
Oh, okay.
Give them a couple more. I think they'll figure it out eventually.
After we try it here.
Marxism has only been around for what, almost 200 years?
Mm-hmm.
Marx was like 1850 or something like that.
Okay.
Give it another like 300-400 years.
Oh, okay.
Or 3 or 4 million dead.
Yeah.
And we'll figure out what real communism is. I always love that one. And I'm sorry, I'm going to get shit on now because of the Pitbull title, but also this second opinion that I have tonight. Fly High says there was 150 left, just got 150. Now there's 45 left. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no, I have to
really not.
Oh boy, I have to explain it.
You don't get this?
Uh-oh, not a dumb guy. We got a dumb guy, ladies and gentlemen. You see on YouTube takes 30%. We only get 70. If you can't understand it that simply, I think you need to shut off your computer. All right. So I was just saying about the Venezuela thing.
Yeah.
With the communism thing. Communism and libertarianism are like the same thing.
Okay.
If you say about communism, "Oh, we just haven't done it right." It's like, no, you've done it as right as humans can. Humans are fucking greedy. So anyone you put in charge of communism is not going to enforce communism the way it's written down on paper, where everybody gets the same and everyone's taken care of. Those guys who get to control the money are going to throw a little bit extra in their pocket for themselves. You know, like in casino with the count rooms where people are slipping a couple extra hundos, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to happen in communism every time. That's why end stage libertarians are fucking retards. Like, you might as well be 6 years old. Like, well, we should just let people do this, that, or the other thing. It's like, that sounds great in theory.
But it doesn't work.
Until you realize people are fucking savage animals. If men were angels, I think Thomas Jefferson said, if men were angels, we would need no government.
Right.
So where I agree with libertarians is the government who governs least governs best.
Yeah.
I believe they should be involved in a limited number of things. But when libertarians say, like, we should just have private police forces, have you met some of the sociopaths that come out of, like, military officer training? Or have you met some sociopaths that are cops? Now give those people authority and nobody to answer to because they're a private police force?
Oh, no, but they could be fired. That would be their argument.
What if the guy who runs it is a fucking Looney Tune?
Right.
And he only hires other fucking Looney Tunes. Or let's say you get a police force that's like San Angeles in fucking Demolition Man. They're all pussies. Yeah. It's going to suck. Libertarianism needs to be checked. It's too theoretical. It deals on just, here's my theory. If everyone was perfect, here's what we should do. Yes, I agree. Wouldn't it be awesome if we could do that? We can't. We can't legalize every drug because some people do it when their kids are home. And that doesn't work. We can't legalize every fucking drug because then every fucking tweaker is going to be out on the street making life hell for everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at LA.
Look at what happened. You know what libertarianism would be? It's public land. Let's pitch a tent.
Yeah.
Works great. Libertarians are definitely retarded as fuck. Here's the problem with libertarians, and I used to be one until I reached the age of reason. The problem with libertarians is they take a good idea and then they extrapolate it out into the most extreme and go, let's do that. And it's like, no, let's do something different than we're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
I will trust people with more freedom. I believe they can handle it. But trusting people with ultimate freedom, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Recipe for disaster. QAnonymous says if Trump was trying to stay in power, he would have used the military, not a bunch of rednecks. Number one, Josh Denny fan says libertarian ideology would be great if we lived in a utopian society that will never actually exist. Again, I agree with you. You can't have libertarianism and mental illness. You can't. And a lot of people are on drugs for fucked up shit now. We're too broken.
Maybe with libertarianism, we could reopen the mental institutions.
No, because that would be government.
Oh.
Government does that. It's not fair to spend other people's money on mental institutions. Plus, libertarianism would not be for civilly committing people because you're taking away their freedom for no reason and locking them away.
So you couldn't eliminate the problems from society in any way?
It would be more difficult.
Yeah, then fuck libertarianism.
Look, I loved it when I was in my 20s, and I didn't really understand how the fucking world worked. But then you grow up, and you have children and a family, and you become more a part of society, and you realize, all right, some of these lunatics do need a fucking harness on them, including myself. I might be one of them, too. If we could get, don't get me wrong, I'm a really super small government guy. Our government is multiple times too big. It's terrible. But, I just, there's got to be somewhere between conservative and libertarian where I live,
Yeah, I get that.
I just, those libertarians, man, and you listen to them talk, and they do sound like children. They do sound like little kids. If everyone were just nice to each other, we could do this with it. Yeah, okay, you lost me at everyone being nice to each other.
That doesn't happen.
I'm sorry. It's not how we roll around here. One for all and all for one.
People aren't nice to each other now. What makes you think getting rid of all the laws in society are just going to magically make everybody be nice to each other?
Number one, really? Fly High says, based Aaron, I'll agree. Look, Fly High even likes me on that one.
There you go.
I'm digging these evening shows, guys. This feels like the old radio program again. Following any ideology is gay, says number one Josh Denny fan. That's kind of where I get as I get older. Is I'm like, people are like, you know what my ideology is? I just go, homo. It's like it's gay to have my ideology. Do you know how fucking self-stroking how egotistical that sounds? Do you know what my ideology is? Bro, you don't even know what you want for lunch. You can't sit there and go, I have an overarching ideology. Who are you, fucking Socrates? Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what my ideology is?
What?
I don't know, just ask me some questions. I'll bullshit some answers.
Yeah,
ask me a political question. I'll tell you my position. Go ahead, pick one.
What's your view on abortion?
I don't care. Just fucking kill it. I think it's bad. I think it's wrong. I think you're killing a baby, but I don't want to fucking stop you. I'm busy. I've got shit to do. That's my political ideology. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Do whatever you want. Maybe I'm a libertarian, actually. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Do whatever you want. But you're killing a baby.
Here's my thing. Whatever you want to the extent of as long as you're not affecting others.
My freedom to swing my hand ends at the tip of your nose.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, you're right, Dropkick Murphy Oil Soap. It's Socrates, not Socrates. I did fuck that up. I am not an intellectual. Anyone who refers to them that what they believe in as their ideology or refers to themselves as an intellectual should be hung from their toes and punched in the nuts really fucking hard. At any rate, what I was trying to say was abortion. I think you're murdering a kid. But I feel like since it's in your body, you have a right to murder a kid. Literally the only time I'm allowing you to murder a child is when it fucking won't stop eating your food.
It won't stop eating your food when it's like 14. Also, it's still eating your food.
That's true. That's true. See? I don't have an ideology.
No.
It's all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
I got to constantly adapt and change the way I think. Well, can we kill 14-year-olds? I mean, can you do it without me knowing? Can you keep it on the hush-hush? I don't have to feel guilty. I don't know. Fly High says that's called pro-choice, gentlemen. I guess I'm pro-choice. I guess I'm pro-choice then. I think it's wrong. I don't think you should do it. I wish nobody would get an abortion. I think it sucks. But I don't want to step in and stop you because that feels gross too. So go kill your baby, you selfish cunt. Go murder. Here's my thing. Go murder your kid, but don't act like you're a fucking hero. Don't act like you're making some kind of sacrifice. You took the easy way out and you dodged a bullet. You know? By the way, I learned something about Plan B the other day.
Uh-huh.
A woman educated me on Plan B.
Yeah?
Plan B, I always thought Plan B was you fuck, you take Plan B, you're not getting knocked up.
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought it was.
Okay.
Plan B just stops you from ovulating.
No.
Like it fucks your cycle. It's like a high dose of a certain hormone that just...
So you take it before you fuck?
I don't know. She didn't get to that part. But she said she wanted people to know. She said the next time you talk about birth control, and we kind of are, abortion.
Uh-huh. Some people use that as a form of birth
control. Some people use that
yeah.
as birth control. She said the next time you talk about this, let your audience know that it doesn't just automatically prevent contraception. It stops you from ovulating. So I think technically if you're ovulating and you fuck, and then the next day you take a Plan B, I think it might be too late. Or I'm going to get another phone call and they're going to say, no, you fucking retard. That's not what I said.
Is that also is that the same as the morning after pill?
That's Plan B.
Plan B?
Is there a patio for my doggo at Stoney's? Then I would come. Yes, Ron, there is a patio for your dog at Stoney's. Absolutely, bud. Thanks for the 1025. We are now $35 away from knocking out tonight's goal, guys. Thank you very much. Keep chipping in. And you are a friend of ours. That's for sure. 09 Canyon says, could you make an argument that a fetus is parasitical and therefore you have a right to remove it? It's taking all the nutrients from the mother. Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. That's a shitty argument.
But I mean, that's kind of the argument I just made. I realized I kind of just made it. So, right? I mean, sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's more simple than that to me. Like, for me, it's more just like, it's none of my fucking business. And if you can deal with the moral conundrum of killing a living thing that's inside of you, I'm not interested in stopping you.
It would be your business if you put that living thing inside of a woman.
Okay. I do believe everyone gets an opinion.
Yeah.
But
why does the woman get the final say? Both parties engaged willingly. No, both parties made the choice to be involved in the act that put that baby in her. That woman is the only one that gets a call whether she wants to fuck that man over for 18 years or not. Bullshit.
Well, she does have to carry the thing, though.
Yeah. She also has your future in her fucking hands. If she's a fucking cunt and you knocked her up,
wear a rubber, come on her tits.
Or let's say you want that kid and she wants to fucking kill it. You'll take full responsibility after it's born and she can fuck off and do whatever. You don't get that option either. Everything is 100% in her hands. If everything's fucking equal, it's a bunch of bullshit. If everything's equal and women are the same as men, men should have a say in that.
Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host tonight is Stefan Molyneux.
Whatever. That's how I feel.
You want to go to Crunchy?
Fuck yeah, I want to go to Crunchy.
Crunchy, what's up, baby girl?
Crunchy.
Wow, it's so good. Matt, you sound fucking emotional as shit.
Oh,
calm down with that.
Shit.
I'm passionate. I'm being passionate, woman.
All right, so go ahead for abortions. What do you have to say on the topic?
I love that you're passionate about that. Okay, so you're wrong, Aaron. Yet again.
Fuck.
Oh,
hate when I'm
You
wrong.
have already ovulated. You already fucked up. You already acted like a whore, right? And your egg is already fertilized and traveling through your body. Plan B makes it so that the egg cannot stick to your uterus. It pumps you full of hormones so that it's sliding away. And it's like, Mom, no, like take care of me, like grab onto me. Oh, Mom, no, don't do this. And your body's like, oh, shit, bitch. Like, sorry, you're gone. That's
So
what
it
Plan B
works.
does.
So wait, so it works whenever.
No, so okay, well, so what birth control is, I think you're confusing whatever woman told you this. That's birth control. It makes it so you don't.
Yeah, but
ovulate.
I might have said what she said wrong.
I know that. That's what I'm trying to correct.
Okay, hold on. Just correct me from here. I always thought that Plan B was you take it and you can't get pregnant after you fuck.
No, Plan B is Plan B for a reason. It's Plan B. It's not Plan A. Birth control is Plan A, or not being a whore is Plan A.
Okay. Hey, you know what comes before
Plan B?
You know what comes before Part B?
Plan B? Okay, go ahead.
You know what comes before Part B? Just say what?
What?
No.
What, Daddy?
Crunchy. Hold on. Let me do it. Matt,
Okay,
shut up.
all right.
Hey, Crunchy, you know what comes before Part B?
Enlighten me.
Party!
Uh-huh.
It's like a party. You see? Like party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
anyway, so I thought that Plan B just stopped you from getting pregnant no matter what.
After you fuck.
After you fuck.
It makes it so the baby can't grab on. That's what it does.
Just sloughs it.
That is essentially what it does.
So it's like
Plan
Pitbull
A
teeth.
is you don't ovulate. Plan A is called birth control. You don't ovulate. Like that stops you from ovulating. It lets you be a whore however long, whatever you want to do. You don't ovulate. There's no eggs to impregnate. But once you have an egg that's in your fallopian tubes traveling up to your uterus, when you
go down.
get a hot load, when you get a hot load inside you and there's a baby traveling towards your uterus, when there's a baby traveling towards your uterus, it makes it so it can't stick. It's really sad, actually.
No,
honestly,
I'm hard.
It's really sad. Yeah,
All Matt and I are thinking right now
makes it so that baby can't stick.
All Matt and I are thinking right now is grabbing our women and blowing hot loads in them now. That's all we can think of. Because I really want to blow a hot load.
I expect nothing less and love nothing more than for men to actually think that way. But the truth is it's on women. Again, Plan A is birth control. Plan B is, no, mommy, don't let me slip out of you. Like, that's what it is. It's sad, but it's science, so look it up. Anyway.
We've laughed a lot. We've laughed a lot about murdering children tonight.
You know what Plan C is?
Huh.
Fucking
Uber.
a trans person?
It's a vacuum.
Oh.
Wait,
I fucked up.
Vacuum.
When you
slice and suck it out of you. That's Plan C.
Jesus Christ.
She puts it so elegant.
They use pills now, you savage. Jesus Christ.
Well, thank God Matt is the fucking white knight through everything.
Crunchy,
Crunchy, championing.
Crunchy, you stupid asshole. I've got something for you.
Go ahead, babe.
Listen to this. No morning after pill works during ovulation as they're designed to delay it. If ovulation is already happening, Plan B or any other emergency contraceptive pill will have failed before it's even begun.
So what do you do then?
Yeah.
You got to take that other magic pill that flushes it out?
Take it in the ass.
It's the egg. The egg is fertilized in the fallopian tube. When it gets to your uterus, if you take a Plan B, it's a dose of hormones that doesn't let it stick.
But this one says
it's not about ovulation.
This one says
you're not following along, Crunchy.
About ovulation, and that's fine.
They really just keep talking over you, don't
Does
they?
Plan B work during ovulation?
Do not work.
The statement you just made makes no sense. The statement that you made. Good God.
Emergency contraceptive pills such as Plan B do not work during or after ovulation. However, some experts suggest using emergency contraceptive anyway, just in case you are not yet ovulating. Other emergency contraceptive options still may help. So,
why don't you look up the main hormones, the main ingredients that Plan B pumps into your body and what they do.
Well, this says Cyclone B.
It has nothing to do with ovulation.
It just kills Jewish babies. That's all it says.
I'm so glad you passed fucking seventh grade health class.
I didn't. I still don't know how to put a condom on.
I agree with you. And also, I agree with you about the Jews. So, like, let's just.
Whoa! I think they're beautiful and should be preserved forever. So here's what we're gonna do.
When?
Are you going to the anniversary show, Crunchy?
Did you just send me tickets like 2 days ago and tell me that I don't have to keep bothering you for tickets?
Yeah. So here's the deal. You're going to the anniversary show. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to find a man, and that man is going to be virile, and he's going to be potent. And you guys are going to raw dog, and you have to make sure you're ovulating, and he's going to blow one inside you. You're going to take a plan B. If you don't get pregnant, you're right. If you do get pregnant, I'm right. Deal?
So,
thank God I got my life together.
I'm a plan A. I'm a plan A kind of girl where I don't.
Plan A. She takes it in the ass.
That shit up the chain. I don't. Oh, plan A. Absolutely, absolutely. I don't leave that shit up the chain.
Yuck! I don't like a girl who takes it in the butt.
You have no sense of adventure. Calm down.
It just makes it seem like you're a person of lesser stature. You know,
or you know how to have a good time.
Maybe. All right. Well, Crunchy, thank you very
much. I love that you didn't listen. I love that you didn't listen at all, but I will see you at the anniversary.
We did listen. The internet confirmed you were wrong.
Crunchy, there's only $35 left in the goal. Think about it, sweetheart. There we go.
God. Oh.
Bigot on Socialist Media says, I'm so interested in this. This has been a fascinating show tonight. In fact, the fact that there's only 15 minutes left in regulation is an example of how good we've
Aaron
been
is right. The phone slut is wrong.
Number one, Josh Denny fan says I'm right. Fly High said she obviously failed sex ed too. Rachel says, I have 5 here and lost 1 to miscarriage, so I'm deeply against abortion. There's no way I can understand getting rid of my baby on purpose. Yeah, but have you ever met a moralless slut? I've met a few of those.
You don't say.
No, like I haven't.
How long since you've talked to one?
No, I mean, actually them or whatever they be. There is no Dana, only Zool. That's the best way I can explain addiction to people. If you've ever seen Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters is a great way to describe people who have addiction problems. Is that you see Dana Barrett.
Yep.
It looks like Dana Barrett.
Yep.
That's your Dana Barrett.
Uh-huh.
And if you're not an addict, you're Peter Venkman.
Yeah.
And you're standing there and you're talking to Dana, but you just see, there is no Dana, only Zool.
And she's floating 3 feet off the bed.
And then they're floating 3 feet off the bed. You're like, oh, fuck. And remember how Peter Venkman didn't know how to handle it?
Uh-huh.
That's what it's like, dealing with an addict. So he just gave her a bunch of Valium or whatever and made her pass out, like basically OD'd her on pills.
That'll help the addict.
Yeah. Crunchy really needs help. Forget the anniversary show. Send her to a psychiatrist. I like Crunchy. She's likable.
Yes.
She's likable. We need people like that on this program, if you ask me. If you ask me. All right, guys, we are only $35 away from knocking it out tonight. Go ahead and chip in. I think everybody throwing in 5 will take care of it. But 35 is the number. Thank Ron for knocking out most of it today. He's a gem. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Rachel says, Google it, lady. It delays ovulation. Dude, between the Pitbulls and this, we have had some bangers of fucking audience participation conversations today.
MSO's comment's good, too.
MSO says, we just want to make her better. I know, we always do. We always do. And it costs us.
That's all we want to do.
It costs us,
We want to fix them.
We just want to fix them because they're broken, naturally. But not everybody wants help. And that's when you gotta understand that this boy is a walk-away Joe. Bound to be a lever baby from the word go. Destined to, he's the wrong kind of paradise. I don't remember the fucking song.
Good job.
By the way, I have an update.
Fucking nailed it.
Thank you, buddy. I have an update from Friday's show.
Yeah.
The new Post Malone, Luke Combs song.
Uh-huh.
I'm in. I shit on it on Friday. I listened to it enough.
Okay.
I didn't understand what they were saying at the first part of the chorus.
I had a feeling it was going to grow on you. I'm like,
yeah.
He's shitting on it now. I'm like, give it a fucking, not even a week. And
it really did.
Like, I was wrong. This is the best song ever.
It's not as good as Pour Me a Drink or I Had Some Help. But it's
it's
still a good
yeah,
song.
but you're all about it. All right.
But like, because the whole song's like, I got a guy who does this odd job, and he's like, I need someone to put her tires back in the drive. I thought that he was saying, I need someone to put the tires back into drive, meaning fix his car. I was like,
fix a car. No,
I don't fucking care.
He wants her back in the car, back in the driveway, meaning she came back.
He wants her to come back, but he also says, I'm pretty good at breaking down a heart, but picking up the pieces is the hard part. She's searching for someone who's going to build it back, but I ain't got a guy for that. I love that fucking song. I love a I'm admittedly a piece of shit song. You know?
Weird.
I is what I is. Number one, Josh Denny fan says Crunchy necessitated not only mansplaining, but mansplaining by Aaron. Dude, no offense. You want to accuse me of mansplaining, that's fine. The only reason I do it is because I don't know if you've noticed, I'm really fucking good at it. Here's what I always say to women, and they don't like this, especially when you're in a relationship with them. They don't like it when you tell them this. They're like, don't explain it to me like I'm an idiot. I always say the same thing. I go, I explained it to you like an equal first. And then you looked at me like I just fucked a dog. And now I'm insulted. Like I just broke it down to you like I would a dude friend of mine.
Uh-huh.
And you went, that's kind of dumb. That doesn't sound right. And I'm like, all right, goo goo gaga. Fucking, I have 5 berries. You eat 2 of my berries. How many fucking berries are left? Well, you don't have to insult me. Yes, I do. I didn't want to. I'm a meanie head. Sometimes.
Or they're just stupid.
Could be it. Could be it. Google says it doesn't affect implantation. We're still going on about this.
How do we get to slavery?
Guys, we got about 5 minutes before we rattle the cans and see if we can knock out a measly 35. But we will be going until 9:30 tonight regardless. But let's knock out the goal right now and call 35 of it. 35's nothing. And we appreciate you guys just finishing that up for us. All right, let's continue on. I hate these fucking stories. These are so lame. They're so gay. When little kids have, like, lemonade stands and some cunt calls the cops on them.
Yeah.
Because they, like, don't have a permit for their fucking business. Colorado law enforcement officers had to settle a dispute last week between neighbors and a group of kids selling lemonade. Members of the Wilderness Homeowners Association called the Summit County Sheriff's Office complaining about children running an illegal lemonade stand. Imagine calling about that. Imagine being the kind of cunt.
Not someone selling drugs on the corner. No, a 7-year-old with a lemonade stand.
The callers claimed the kids were blocking the road. That's just aggressive salesmanship, dude.
I bet they weren't.
Deputies arrived on scene and found that the children were not blocking the roadway, but did ask them to move back from the road a few feet for their safety. They did not find an issue with the location of the stand. So the cops take a call from a bitchy neighbor. They go to the kids and find that the kids are more cooperative than the stupid bitchy neighbor.
You know what it is?
What?
That was a woman who never had children and resents everybody who did have children because now she's old, her fucking womb dried up, she can't squeeze on any fucking kids, and she's a miserable twat.
I can't even have a kid with her, Manny, because her womb is so polluted. Deputies arrived on scene, found that the kids weren't blocking the roadway. Thinking the matter was settled, like a grown-up.
Yeah.
The deputies started to move out. But the original reporting parties came out and began yelling at the children, claiming they were on private property.
Yeah, probably their own fucking yard.
Deputies came back. The deputies again found no issue where the kids were selling their lemonade. They determined the property was shared HOA property, and because the children's parents are part of the HOA, they had a right to be there. The Wilderness subdivision is located just south of Silverthorne. That's it.
Why can't we get... Tell us who the cunt is that called it in.
Right. We should be able to get her fucking name. We should be... Atomic Ray says they really need to lock up Larry David.
Yeah.
They really do. He's just being a dick again. People are asking if you're drinking Windex. Another person,
well be.
What's Matt drinking? Sterno?
It's just gay queer beer.
It does,
off.
dude. It looks.
Yeah, but you've drank them, so.
Yeah, and they're just sugary and too sweet.
I like sugary. I like girly drinks. That or whiskey.
Levonorgestrel, love and kisses, you silly fucking cunt. That's from Crunchy, who gives us $40.
Nice.
Guys, that's it for tonight. That is the goal. Another win for the Toe. Thank you guys very, very much.
Thank you, Crunchy.
Thank you, Crunchy, for knocking out the rest of it. Thank you, Ron and Crunchy and everyone
You
else.
Silly bitch.
All right. She sent me a Facebook message here, too. What does levonorgestrel have on the body? It works by preventing a woman's egg from fully developing. It may also prevent the attachment of the woman's egg to the wall of the uterus.
Yeah. But if that's...
Crunchy is, she's going down swinging.
Yeah, I guess so.
Here's my problem.
Uh-huh.
I don't know enough to argue with her. I just know what SP has told me about birth control.
I just know what we read on Google.
Yeah, about Plan B. And I don't know. The honky says Keanu ratted those kids out. She probably made up something about them that she fucking can't prove. Number one Josh Denny fan says, if your enemy is... those kids are murdering animals and putting them in the lemonade. It's like, have you seen them do it? No, but fucking should be. If your enemy is drinking Windex, don't interrupt him, says number one Josh Denny fan. Why are you drinking Windex? Are you okay?
It's not...
Last time I talked to you, you were a happy guy.
I am a happy guy.
Yeah, you're drinking Windex, though.
It don't taste like Windex.
Happy people don't drink Windex.
It does not taste like Windex.
By the way, we're also $20 ahead for tomorrow morning,
Ooh,
thanks to Matthew Q. So anything you guys throw in the rest of the night is going toward tomorrow. Thanks for the awesome start to the week, guys. This Monday has been easy. Easy peasy, Japanesey. Now I'm sitting here thinking, I just quoted Shawshank, and I'm like, what am I going to watch when I go to bed? I wish SP was coming over tonight. I do. Is that bad?
Put on some porn and jerk off like a normal person.
No. I want her to come over.
Get over it. You can spend a night without her.
I want to snuggle.
Queer.
I want to hold. I want to lay on her beautiful bosom. Rest my head like a fucking G. And I want to have her show me good shows to watch. She always shows me good shows.
Yeah?
You know what I did when she wasn't here all weekend?
What?
I restarted How I Met Your Mother.
Why?
I don't know, because she didn't show me anything good. She showed me Baby Reindeer. It was fascinating. She showed me the Anna Dalve fucking Inventing Anna. That miniseries. I watched. I loved that shit. She showed me Afterlife, the Ricky Gervais show. Love that. I just showed her Tires, the Shane Gillis show. That's pretty good. But, when she comes here, she always introduces me to new shit that I can watch. Oh, you want a good one?
Yeah.
American Nightmare.
What's that about?
Some chick who got kidnapped and R-worded, and they thought it was her boyfriend. Then they thought she faked it, and it became this whole thing. I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, okay.
But so far, it's pretty good. But yeah, I need SP to come over and show me what to watch. I think she's the one who said that to me once. She's like, are you looking for a chick or a mom? Like, what the fuck? I need SP to come over and show me what to watch on my
That's why I
TV.
like her. She calls you out on all your bullshit.
I'm just like, what do I watch on TV? She goes, watch the Anna Dalve thing. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is awesome.
Or you could figure it out on your own.
Yeah, but then what do I need her for?
Exactly. You could just take a night to yourself.
I could
be comfortable. Be comfortable living in your own skin alone for a night.
Shut up, fag. She thinks I want her to come over so we can fuck.
Uh-huh.
Like, don't get me wrong. Aces.
Yeah.
But also other stuff. I want her to show me shows and like broaden my horizons. You know, that's like deep gay shit, right? That's good. That's a good thing. That's me being sensitive. I want her to show me good shows to watch and snacks. She's good at finding snacks. You know, send her to a grocery store. She's like a goddamn truffle pig. She'll find you something good. You know?
That's not really a good name for.
No, we're not going to call her that.
I don't know if I'd refer to her as a truffle pig.
She's a slender beauty.
Next time I see her, I'm like, "What's up, truffle pig?"
Yeah, don't call her that. That's gonna get back to me. That's not good. But like, she goes to Walmart.
I can't fucking wait.
She goes to Walmart this one time, and she comes back with this fucking.
Oh, this one shops at Walmart.
Yeah, she's a normal adult, which is nice. She comes back from Walmart with this chocolate peanut butter trail mix blend. Changed my life. I bought 2 bags of it once. Remember, she hasn't been around for that long yet. I bought 2 bags of it once. They're gone now. And they've been gone for a while. I felt like a shitty dad today, by the way.
What'd you do now?
Even though I cleaned like the whole house and dusted and laundry and dishes and made dinner, I felt like the dinner I made was fucking lame as hell. But like, I have kids who are 10, 7, and 5, so like they don't want me to cook good shit.
No.
They wanted pizza rolls.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was a G move that I made them in the oven and not the microwave for them. You know, because I like microwave pizza rolls.
Fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. I just prefer them that way.
Mushy, soggy, shitty pizza rolls.
Yeah, I like them that way.
Put them in the fucking oven.
I like when I just pop them in my mouth and
I'm
mush
glad
them.
you at least put them in the oven for your children.
I did. But I gave them a choice. I was like, kids, I've got like premium, like charcuterie salami in 3 different flavors. I've got 4 different types of cheeses. They have these trays at Aldi. And I got them. They're lovely. We can have sandwiches and French fries. You can have these honey battered chicken tenders and French fries. Or you can have pizza rolls. And they chose fucking pizza rolls.
Of course, they're children.
Yeah, I know. But they did ask for Alfredo ravioli, for Dad to make Alfredo raviolis on Wednesday.
Oh, there you go.
So I get to flex a little. I was thinking about maybe just making them myself.
I gotta do that sometime.
Fuck that noise.
Make some chicken Alfredo stuff. I make the sauce from scratch.
When I make my Cajun chicken fettuccine Alfredo, I always make my sauce.
There you go.
It's very good.
This is riveting. I'm sure people are loving it.
Knocked out the goal early. You guys know.
Housewife talk.
You guys know better. I'm like Hulk Hogan. We ease up, brother. We already got their money in our pocket. Number 1, Josh Denny fan says, clearly she hasn't seen the show today or she'd know Aaron thinks fucking girls is gay. No, I said fucking girls in their 20s is gay. 30s is when they fucking rally, for sure. No Pen 15 Fathead, becoming a member for 24 months, says, if you looked into a ring for SP, let me tell you how good of a girl SP is. Let me tell you something. If I pulled out a ring, SP would rip one of my fucking balls off.
Yes.
And she would go.
I can confirm. I could see the attitude from her.
She wouldn't be doing it to protect me.
No.
She'd be going, no, you're damaged. I'm not marrying you. You're fucking damaged goods. All right? We will rebuild. You will continue to get better. But you are a fucking beat up old car. And we need to de-rustify you. You got a lot of stink on you, Jack, from your last endeavors. I mean, she does not mince words. She goes, you are a fucking pig and garbage. The only, like, saving grace you have over the pig garbage that you left was that you actually left. That's the only thing that makes you even a modicum better. She goes, but you got some cleaning up to do, Jack. You got some, she goes, you're not a normal person.
Jesus.
Well, she's like, that's not what people do. That's not human what you did.
True.
She's like, you need to get back to being a person, like a regular human being.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. At any rate. So yes, if I pulled out a ring for SP, I think she'd kick me in the dick.
Yeah, it wouldn't go well.
And rightfully so. Number 1, Josh Denny fan says, watch Furiosa. Watch Ren Fair if you haven't. That's a guaranteed winner. 3 episodes on Max. I have Max. Number 1, Josh Denny fan says, clearly she hasn't seen the show. Oh, no, the fucking girl's gay. Number 1, Josh Denny fan, those flyover fools definitely use cream in their Alfredo. Well, yeah, all the recipes call for heavy cream.
Yeah, half and half and heavy cream.
What do you use, bitch?
And a bunch of cheese and some garlic and, yeah, it's fucking good.
09 Canyon says, so SP seems normal. What in the hell is she doing wasting time on Aaron? He's a complete overhaul.
We're all wondering that.
I can't argue with him. I am an overhaul. I'm a fucking fixer-upper, if there ever was one.
Well, Aaron, you met the equivalent to you. She just wants to fix you.
Oh, no, I'm the I can fix them guy. I'm the I can fix them.
You're the you can be fixed.
Oh, no, I'm the thing that needs to be fixed. And I can't argue with them.
No.
I've made horrible decisions. I do need to be fixed. I've lived a life of wrong for a long time.
Yes.
Buffalo Jockey with $2 says Matt drinks homo beer and Aaron microwaves pizza rolls. I'm shocked you two have managed 4 divorces. I even dropped my pen. We do have 4 between the two of us.
We do.
That's because we won't.
3 of the 4 divorces were handled by the same attorney.
That's true. He's a good one. I got my packet in the mail last week.
Yeah.
Yep. She's a done.
My first divorce didn't need an attorney because it was no kid. It was simple.
Yeah.
We just literally signed the shit and fucking turned it into the county, and the judge was like, "Yep, cool."
I still got an attorney for this one because the person was still living in a coke den. So I had to. I just covered all my bases.
Yeah, I mean, you had to, given the situation. She was also an employee, and
that's true. Well, not anymore. She'd been fired by then.
Well, right. I'm just in general. Like she was an employee.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. You had to. Ooh.
At any rate,
mm-hmm.
That guy saying, "I'm shocked you two have managed 4 divorces." I realized that in my head I was going like this. Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Number 1 Josh Denny fan says Alfredo sauce is an American bastardization of pasta al burro with cheese. You just need butter, grated cheese, and pasta water. Ew, that's not pasta water? Like the water you make pasta
sounds like
in?
the worst fucking sauce ever.
Sounds like shit, bro. You're going to have to convince me. Hold on.
Ew.
How do you make Alfredo? It's just a picture of a dick coming.
No, but he's talking about something else.
Perfect Alfredo. No, give me words. How to make Alfredo sauce. Here we go. Large skillet. All right, we got that. Butter, garlic, heavy cream, Parmesan, salt and pepper, pinch of freshly grated nutmeg, quarter what? 1/4 what? Chopped fresh parsley for garnish.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the other thing he said? Pasta al burro? Pasta al burro. I prefer pasta Bilburo. All right, let's see. Fettuccine al burro. How do you fucking make it, homeboy? How I be making that sauce, yo? Come on. Ingredients.
There isn't even any sauce there. Look at the pictures.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's not even sauce. That's a little sauce in there, but it's gay sauce.
Yeah,
it just looked like cheesy clumps.
It's pasta water. It's the water you boiled your pasta in with some fucking cheese melted in it. Those don't blend together. They don't mix up and make a nice creamy sauce.
Yeah, that's gay. That's another thing Americans did better than Italians. We brought your shit over here, and we went, dude, put some cream in it, make it fatter. Come on. Let's not fuck around, please. Sam Show says, no, seriously, that is how you make proper Alfredo. You grate the Parmesan fresh, use the pasta water with butter, and just mix that. Sorry. If that's proper, then I want to be improper.
No, it's not.
Heavy cream is for fools. Wow.
Use the heavy cream, the half and half, melt in a bunch of fucking Parmesan and some...
Yeah, number 1 Josh Denny fan says a cup of pasta water added in makes the creamy sauce. The starchy water emulsifies the mixture of butter and cheese.
I don't know what emulsify means.
Maybe Saturday I'm going to have to make, SP might have plans. I was going to say I could make her this kind of Alfredo al burro or fettuccine al burro.
You let me know how that turns out because it does not look... I'm going to stick with my recipe. It looks much more gooder.
All right. J. Brock Contrarian, it's pronounced Dumas. Well, we should file that under educational too, right? All right, let's move on to the fat dog. A woman in New Zealand has been jailed for overfeeding her dog to death, giving her pet nearly 10 pieces of chicken daily. Look at that.
So in New Zealand, they put someone in jail for feeding their dog to death, and in America, we don't put people in jail for not feeding their kids?
We're going to. Give it time.
Okay.
Takes a while.
All right.
By the way, I don't know why they used a picture of Patrick Melton for this story. That seems insensitive.
That's a big fucking turd of a dog.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It really is. How does he, where are his legs? You can't get up, right?
Oh.
They actually take all the corners of this. They hook them up to thin wires and lift him by helicopter to get him back home. Now, a woman in New Zealand was sentenced to jail for overfeeding her dog to death, failing to meet her pet's physical, health, and behavioral needs. According to the Royal New Zealand Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, animal control officers found the obese dog, Nuggie, after a search warrant was carried out in the woman's home in October 2021. Several dogs...
Did she do an internet stream that tipped him off?
Showed up with dog shit on her nose. Was going... I think this woman's fucking around with her dogs a little bit. I'm going to go check on her. Several dogs were removed from the property, including Nuggie, and taken to an animal shelter. According to SPCA, officers noted that Nuggie had to stop 3 times to catch his breath in the 10 meters that he had to walk from the house to the car. Oh, my God, Melton should have adopted this dog.
She's a feeder.
His legs also appeared to be collapsing under the weight of his body. Well, God, I hope so. Did you see how fucking fat that thing is? Look at that.
What was it, 53 kilograms? How much is that to pounds? I gotta look that up.
119 pounds, I believe. 53.7 kilograms. It was
116.
I was close. It was also impossible to hear his heartbeat with a stethoscope due to the amount of fat surrounding his chest.
Or he was dead.
In addition to conjunctivitis, Nuggie's nails were overgrown. Oh, fuck. I got to take Gordy in to get his nails clipped.
Clip your dog's own nails?
No, he's fucking too squirmy and gay about it. I take him in. I pay a few bucks to have somebody cut his nails.
It's that much a pain in the ass.
Yeah. He had several skin tags across his body, and he struggled to move and breathe. Lizzo had that same problem. SPCA Chief Executive Todd Westwood noted that Nuggie was one of the most obese animals the organization had encountered. Sadly, we see animals on a daily basis that are underweight, starved, or malnourished, but it is equally heartbreaking to see a helpless animal that's been severely overfed. So she went to jail for that. 2 months. They gave her 2 months in jail.
Jesus.
For overfeeding the dog to death. You know what? I'm for it. I'm okay with it. I like that. I think that should happen more often.
The dog died doing what it loved.
Yeah.
Eating.
Yeah, just ate
Being
all
a
the fucking
fat
time.
Fucking pig.
I don't know, man. I think if you abuse a dog that way, and that is a form of dog abuse, I think you should go to jail. I think we actually let people off too easily on animal cruelty. Like sometimes they'll find those farms where there's like
unless
a bunch
it's a pit bull.
Well, yeah, then I mean
it's kind of free reign, do what you want.
No harm, no foul.
Mm-hmm.
At that point. Let's see.
Is there pictures of the house, dude?
Oh, were there? Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Oh, wait. No, that was somebody else. Okay, never mind. That was a guy who had a bunch of other dogs. Okay. That one had already been done. Make her pasta carbonara, and she'll be impressed for sure. I can cook, man. Jay Bra says, I wish Chef Boyardee were still around to settle this debate once and for all. He would say, Mamma mia, use a heavier cream. Like that. He would say it like that.
Okay.
Because he's a guinea.
Uh-huh.
Fly High says, Aaron, what's your favorite movie of all time? Wow. Favorite movie of all time. I'm going to have a cheat answer and a well thought out answer.
Okay.
My cheat answer, Godfather Part 2.
Okay. My
well thought out answer, There Will Be Blood or No Country for Old Men. God damn it, I have to pick one. Or Forrest Gump. Fuck! It's one of those 3 movies is my favorite movie of all time. God damn it, I can do this. It's not Brokeback Mountain, you guys. That's not very nice. It's not Freddy Got Fingered either, although fine film. Fine film. Favorite movie would be like, if you could watch one right now, which one would you rather watch?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Forrest Gump. Might be my favorite movie of all time. Shawshank Redemption might be my favorite movie of all. I'm having a hard time with this.
I'm way more simple.
What?
It's between two for me. The Big Lebowski or Idiocracy.
Shit. I got to, you know what?
Depends on if I'm in the mood for a documentary or not.
Fuck. This question has brought the show to a screeching halt because I really want to answer this properly. Godfather Part 2, Forrest Gump, Shawshank Redemption, There Will Be Blood, No Country for Old Men. It's between those. Yes! I'll get to it by the end of the show. Das Optic Nerve says, LMAO, that poor fucking dog. Who put it on the Aaron diet? How many bags of Coke did that dog swallow, says J. Brock Contrarian? I don't know. Give it a hair follicle test. Mr. Nobody says, Aaron is on a dog kick like he does after every time he hurts someone. He talks about that subject nonstop. For today, it's dogs because he doesn't know how to take care of a dog. Do they feed highly seasoned pork? No, Mr. Nobody. He licked the pork droppings,
the juice
from the smoker, the juice on the deck, and then I had to go scrub the deck with soap.
Juices.
And now he's fine. Sorry I'm late and missed this morning's show. Did you talk about the guy with his balls hanging out at the Olympics? No, we're going to talk about that tomorrow morning. I got
that's a sexy story.
Olympic ball. He got a giant set of nuts on. He got a big old fucking bulge in his undies in the swimming pool.
Okay.
No, I didn't mention the gay dick story. PH Cheddar says Goodfellas on a loop. It's pretty good. Das Optic Nerve. Yeah, number one Josh Denny fan with a good question. How can your well thought out answer come within seconds of your cheat answer? That's true. Aaron's a Bollywood type of guy. Shit. No, favorite movie of all time is a tough one because it can change every day if you think about it.
Yeah.
It can change constantly. All right, I think we're all caught up. PH Cheddar says, thanks. Don't post it on YouTube, LOL. Oh, no. I'm not going to post the guy's fucking ball sack. Of course not. Aaron, just want to let you know. Don't post that guy's nuts on YouTube. Also, ew, Mr. Nobody. That's too gross for me to even read. That's vulgar. Try to ease up a little. 09 Canyon says, Goodfellas is good. Goodfellas or Casino?
I haven't seen either.
Whoa. Okay.
I don't watch movies like that.
I go back and forth all the time. I think I got to go Goodfellas. I love Casino, but I got to say Goodfellas. MSO says, I would have thought Aaron's favorite movie would have something to do with food. Forrest likes shrimp. Apocalypse Now. I didn't like Apocalypse Now. I don't know if it was too dark. I couldn't get into it or what it was, but it just, I don't know. Just didn't do it for me. Pulp Fiction is also up there. It's one of my favorite movies ever.
That is a good one. Yeah.
People are saying Goodfellas over Casino. Yeah. Richer story, maybe, I suppose. All right, let's continue on. Which one of these three? We can't do all three of these.
No.
Oh, this one's just fettuccine recipes. That one's just a bunch of fettuccine recipes. I love Unforgiven. I'm a Western lover, though. Hey, you. Western lover. Tombstone's one of my favorites as well. God. I got too many favorites. I'm like Richard Christie right now. That Tombstone is my favorite. I love Unforgiven. Matt's lack of culture is astounding. Not really. If you've known Matt long enough, his lack of culture is actually pretty on par.
So culture is sitting your ass in front of a fucking TV and doing nothing and not living your life and watching movies?
What do you think culture is?
It ain't fucking that. Get the fuck up and do something. I don't have time to watch TV. I have shit I'm doing.
McBuster says Big Trouble in Little China or Lawrence of Arabia. Big Trouble in Little China isn't even the best Carpenter movie, let alone the best movie. They Live is the best Carpenter movie. For the love of fuck. Put on the glasses. Fuck you. Honky, that's very, very funny. MSO says, if you've never seen Goodfellas, you should not be allowed to co-host. Sorry, Matt. There you go. Your thoughts.
Well, I'm here and you're not, so.
J. Brock Contrarian says, Matt, go home and get your shine box.
I've heard that played as a soundtrack.
There you go. McBuster says, bullshit. Watch Goodfellas, you goon. Do you think you can get Goodfellas watched by tomorrow's show? Probably not.
No, fuck no.
Do you think you can get Goodfellas watched by Monday's show?
That's even hard.
Okay. You know what this weekend is?
Benton County Fair.
Benton County Fair.
That's why my weekend's tied up. Between all the shit I actually have going on and having to get like family to the Benton County Fair, yeah.
Go drink at the Benton County Fair and watch people. Here's what you do. You look at the fucking freaks at the Benton County Fair and you feel good for a little bit, and then you go, wait a minute. I'm here staring at them, though. So I can't sit here with an air of superiority.
Yeah, but I know what I am. They have no idea they are what they are.
That's true. They have
that's the
so
thing.
your
I have
problem,
self-awareness.
Your problem with them is they have way too much dignity, whereas you've abandoned yours.
I guess if you want to look at it that way, sure.
Number one, Josh Denny fan says, "Okay, Matt, tell me you're poor without telling me you're poor." Oh shit.
Okay, that means I'm poor because I like to do shit.
Work
in the garage and build stuff and work on my Jeep and do a fun shit with the family. That's poor.
Sounds poor to me, bro.
Poor.
Das Optic Nerve says, sorry, but The Thing is Carpenter's best film. I'll give you that because I haven't seen it, so I can't sit here and fight you.
Also, Benton County Fair, I had the best fucking meme ever that came from that fair. The best photo.
Was that you who took the photo of those freaks?
Yes, it was.
That's your picture.
That was my picture.
We got so many complaints when we made fun of them on the air. Dude. That couple of creeps.
Oh,
we made so many great jokes on the radio about them.
Goon arming the other guy.
I thought it was a guy and a fat girl.
No, they were both guys.
Wow.
Yeah, they were both guys dressed like women.
We got so many calls about how offensive we were about that, and it's like, offensive? Look at the fucking picture. Who's not offended? Oh fuck. Go home and get your slam box, says MSO.
No, he's trying to get his slam box to come over here.
I wish she would come over. I miss her. And not even for fucky.
I know, that's why you're gay.
I just want her to bring some snacks over.
And cuddle.
And watch a show with me.
I know.
I know I'm going to ruin it. I'll get hard and rub it on her leg and be a fucking pig about it. But that's not what I want. I don't think women understand what a compliment that is, by the way. It's like, I didn't want you here for this, but you're making me this way.
Yeah.
Because I'm attracted to you.
Yeah. You just can't contain yourself. It's just like, well, why are you insulted? You did this to me. You made me this. Now let me put it in you.
Yeah. It's unfair if you don't. Kind of a weird way to approach a woman. Seems like it could be considered problematic.
It's a little.
Jay Bra says, I wish you'd quit being so good to me, boss. Name the movie and we can be homies. Oh, you and me, Jay Bro? Or are you talking about somebody else? Because I don't want to get my heart broken. I've been hurt before. I'm still recovering. Heart closed for repairs. McBuster says Overboard was a good Carpenter movie. I give you that, but you still had Nick's tongue in your stink star. Oh, I got it. Honky says, I like The Money Pit. That is my answer to that statement. That fucking, dude, I will tell you, I am not a Family Guy guy. I don't like Family Guy at all. However, that fucking Godfather clip is great. Where is it? Yeah.
But since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather. How can you even say that,
Didn't like it.
Peter, it's so good. It's like the perfect movie.
This is what everyone always says. Whenever they say,
Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. You never see Robert Duvall.
Fine actor. Did not like the movie.
Why not?
Couldn't get into it.
Explain yourself. What didn't you like about it?
It insists upon itself, Lois.
That is one of the greatest. Like, I was pissed the first 23, 24 seconds of this clip the first time I watched it. I'm like, dude, fuck you. I know you're a fake character.
Right.
But, like, I hate that you don't like The Godfather. And then when he went, it insists upon itself, I was like, it does. Like, the people who made it, they linger on everything. You can tell they were, like, you can tell Coppola was very fucking proud of himself. And he should be. It's a great movie. But at the same time, like, I get the it insists upon itself thing.
What?
It insists upon itself.
What does that even mean?
Because it has a valid point to make. It's insistent.
It takes forever getting in. You spend like 6.5 hours, and then I can't even get through. I can't even finish the movie. I've never even seen the ending.
You've never seen the ending.
Well, how can you say you don't like it if you haven't even given it a chance?
I agree with Stewie. It's not really fair.
I have tried on 3 separate occasions to get through it, and I get to the scene where all the guys are sitting around on the easy chairs.
Yeah, it's a great scene. I love that scene.
It's not a great
in every annal.
I have no idea what they're talking about. It's like they're speaking a different language. That's where I lose interest and I go away.
They're speaking Italian.
The language they're speaking is a language of subtlety, something you don't understand.
I love the money pit. That is my answer to that statement.
I love the money pit. If you don't know the money pit, Tom Cruise movie from the 80s. It's just shallow, rom-com. That's it. I remember I watched the money pit finally.
Okay.
It's actually a really sad fucking movie. This couple moves into this house and they're so excited to fix it up and everything. And by the time it's done, they fucking hate each other and they split.
God.
It's brutal. Like the money pit, this house just tears them the fuck apart. Oh my God. All right. I think they're talking to each other in these. J-Bro says, I can't wait until Lifetime tells April's story. Aaron will be played by Kevin James in a fat suit. What did I say? Someone said Tom Hanks. Who did I say? I said Tom Hanks, didn't I?
I don't remember.
What did I say? I said Tom Hanks.
They're all saying, they're saying Tom Hanks now.
I said it was Tom Hanks in the money pit. What did I say? Oh, no. They said Tom Hanks, you Freudian faggot. Oh, my God, what did I say? Oh, I said Tom Cruise?
Oh, yeah, you did say Tom Cruise.
Oh, that makes me sound like I'm gay. Like I wanted Tom Cruise to be in that movie because I'm a homo. No, you're right. It was Tom Hanks in that movie. Fuck. Cruise to a closet queen. Aaron liked the cover pit.
Yeah.
Number 1 Josh Denny fan says disliking The Godfather in any way is racist. Are they saying you like Sleepless in Seattle?
No.
No, not your movie?
No. Lame.
All right. Just checking. What'd you say your favorite movie was? Idiocracy or what?
The Big Lebowski.
Oh. All right. I'll go with it.
I've been watching, I think it was like it was in high school when I found The Big Lebowski. I can still put that on anytime.
J-Bra says, Aaron said cruise because that's what he'll be doing after the show. Oh, cruising. Get it? Like a fucking gay guy.
Yep.
I'll be cruising like a gay dude. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Just pointing that out. That's what he meant by that.
All because SP won't come over.
I know. She hasn't even texted, so she's probably not even listening. Hold on a second. Work my magic. So not coming over.
Get on over here, Truffle Pig.
I like
see how far that gets
you. Good TV show, a snack, and a snuggle. Here we go.
Oh, all that toxic masculinity pouring out of you.
Oh, that toxic. I sweat it all out with the lawnmower today. That's what it was. Now I just got nothing but gayness in my anus. That's all I've got for you. We're not starting a new story, by the way. It's too late in the show. We've only got like 2 or 3 minutes left. We're just going to hang out with you guys in the old chat. We're going to bullshit around a little bit. We did the fat dog story in overtime.
Yes.
We did one other story in overtime that was good. Then we talked a bunch of shit about movies and we made gay jokes. You guys got a good 30 minutes. You got a solid 30.
I feel good about it.
The money pit is what Aaron named his glory hole job. They never paid.
Well, I mean, if you're good at it.
They never paid. I named my glory hole after a movie, but it was for the love of the game. MSO says she's out with Chocolate Thunder. She'd fucking better not be. That's curtains. We're done. None of that shit. Matt is a Priscilla, Queen of the Desert kind of guy. Is that your favorite?
I don't have any idea what that is.
It's your favorite one? By the way, thank you very much to Ron Kaniska for being our VIP of the evening. He threw in a considerable amount of cake today. Thank you, Ron. And also, thank you to Crunchy for finishing it off today. And
that epic phone call.
And the great phone call. She really was the star of the show, too. So thank you guys for that. DB's poll says, how has Matt heard of no movies?
Because I don't watch movies.
Well, here.
I go do stuff and build stuff and work on things. And
top 100 movies.
Restore old things.
Let's see how many of the top 100 movies you've ever seen. All right? The Godfather.
Nope.
Fuck, dude. Shawshank.
Nope.
No. Schindler's List I have not seen. Raging Bull.
Nope.
I'll tell you this, you're not missing anything. Everyone loves Raging Bull. I don't like it. Casablanca.
Nope.
It's one of my favorite movies. Love Casablanca. Citizen Kane. Boring as shit. Had to watch it in school. That's probably why I don't like it. You've never seen it?
No.
Gone with the Wind.
No.
Just means you like pussy, bro. It's fine to not like that. Wizard of Oz.
I mean, that's a given. Everyone's seen the Wizard of Oz.
I don't give a shit about the Wizard of Oz, though.
I don't give a shit, but everyone's seen it.
Cuckoo's Nest. You ever seen Cuckoo's Nest?
No.
Oh, it's a good one. Cuckoo's Nest is solid. Lawrence of Arabia? Never have. Vertigo?
No.
Never have. Psycho?
No.
Meh, I'm not a horror guy.
No.
Godfather Part 2? Very good. On the Waterfront, Marlon Brando. Neither have I. Sunset Boulevard.
These are all terrible movies. No.
Me neither. Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So you've seen one of the top 16 movies.
2.
Sound of Music.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah. Sound of Music.
Yeah, I have. So that was like a school thing. I had to watch that.
I haven't. 12 Angry Men.
No.
Never have either. West Side Story.
Nope.
Not gay. Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope. First ever Star Wars movie.
First ever?
Luke blows up the Death Star.
Okay, if it's one of the original trilogy, the 3.
Yeah.
First 3. Yeah, then I have.
Okay.
I have seen Space Odyssey. 2001.
I haven't. E.T.
Oh yeah.
Silence of the Lambs. Oh, you're on a roll now.
Nope, never saw that.
Bridge on the River Kwai.
Nope.
Lebanon, Charles de Gaulle, California Baseball, Starkweather, Homicide, Children of Thalidomide.
No.
Okay. Checking. All right, so you've seen barely any of these.
Yes, we've established that.
It's good. Adam Simon gifting a membership, and Orange Boy with $5 says Aaron's shirt is the color of a dyed egg that didn't color right. He fills out the same shape too. Thank you, Orange Boy. Very kind of you. Thank you guys for that last $5 and getting us down to $325 tomorrow for the morning show. Thank you, boys and girls. All right, we're out of here. You go home.
Yep.
SP has not written me back, so I am more than likely getting my own snacks tonight and finding my own thing to watch. Take it easy, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll be back at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.